All right, good evening. Here we are with the futures opening slightly higher, negligibly higher, looks like. Fantastic. Let's set up a gap and crap, right? I mean, not even, I'm pretty convinced that this shit is meaningless anymore, which is why I don't really do this stream anymore. It's pretty pointless in terms of anything you can glean from this data, from this market opening, especially now these days. It's just pretty much useless. So yeah, but it was always an excuse to have a stream on Sunday and try to get into the mindset of the market. But this market, the mindset of this market, if you want to get inside the mindset of this market, you have to be a fucking retard. That's the only way to get inside the mindset of this market because it's illogical. We're at that point, we are at that point in global capitalism where these markets are I mean, if you ask me, they're meaningless. It's scam upon scam upon scam, and you look at the highest priced, highest valued companies, and it's a complete and utter joke. So I give this, you know, I don't put much weight into this. It's all a bunch of garbage, and that really can be, extended to a lot of things in our society. But hey, this isn't a listen to Scotty bitch about modern society stream, although it could be. I don't think there's much demand for that. Uh, So let me throw this up and we'll play the intro and we'll get into looking at the state of the AMC Grift. And this is the the new edit of the YouTube intro. But but you have to have it assigned to the right output, Scotty. The hell, man. All right. Uh, okay. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. Take two. Hmm. Okay. Let's try it again. Take three. Take three. Coming up. Well, I heard it that time. Okay, fourth time's a charm. Here we go. There it is.
Michael Myers! It's impossible!
This is what happens when you work to change things.
You're being a little bitch! What do you fucking want from me? Get off my dick!
You know, if you don't understand the situation, it's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven a complete imbecile in the matter. Okay, so.
Yes, it's Sunday.
Fuck you. I think you a bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Potty mouth on a Sunday.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying it? What are you saying? Huh?
That was the edit.
First they think you're crazy, then they fight you.
I don't know. I don't really think that's the case.
And then all of a sudden you change the world.
Okay, so we have boy. Oh boy. So popping back over to the futures here. We'll see what happens with this. I don't know. Who cares, right? Who cares? Oh, you don't want to see that. A mixer. While I get this window set up, there it is. While I get the video set up, let me just acknowledge Ron. He's the brave soul in chat, looks like. What's up, Ron? Enjoying Vegas. And yeah, cool. And Lynn's here. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Lynn is enjoying LA. As always. Chat. This live stream is the best. God damn it, Kenny. Okay. So it looks like what it appears, it would seem that, you know, if you follow me on that, it would seem, yeah, the West Coast is representing. I don't know what's up with that. It's raining over here on in the eastern part, so I don't know. I don't know if that has to do with anything, but so it looks like we got a new Uncle Frank Finance video. Let's see what we got besides ad blocker notification, which yeah, we know, but we don't care.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to hear my trading and market updates. This is Uncle Frank, and I'm not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed the presentation, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you have new information to share. So now let's get into the latest updates.
Okay, I'm expecting a lot of swan talk. A lot of swan talk. We're going to go at 1 1/4 speed, though. Okay.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. I believe now would be the perfect time to
Is this Uncle Frank? Is that Uncle Frank right there? Wow, he looks different than I thought.
review where I stand on AMC for my subscribers. This is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. I will never tell you to buy, sell, or hold any security or cryptocurrency. But I am a YouTuber that has no problem telling you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it with 100% clarity. I am still long AMC and have been actively averaging down, buying,
down,
strategically writing calls and puts.
Averaging down, the worst possible strategy for a losing stock. You will never hear anybody. Okay, let me back up. I personally have never heard anyone suggest that anybody average down in any stock. Certainly not shit company stocks like AMC. So let's just get that right out of the way. Averaging down is a losing strategy most of the time. It just is. So, great, you're averaging down. Awesome.
Puts against my positions, and I'm using any premium captured to also average down my overall costs. I believe the predatory short hedge funds are still short, and for many of them.
Why do you need to average down if you're going to have a major squeeze, a massive squeeze, a MOAS, if you will? Isn't that just pure greed at that point? Aren't you, I don't know, worse than the hedgies that you're supposedly fighting? That would be a reasonable question to ask. Why? Why are you averaging down? Do you think that it somehow adds buying pressure? 5.5 shares on Robinhood doesn't add buying pressure. Okay.
Will never cover unless they're forced to. I also believe many prime brokers are short AMC and are working as a group with a common cause, including market makers and ridiculous operators to manipulate and control the stock. I also contend that covering the short positions could result in catastrophic events for many of the players involved, and therefore they will continue to employ any tactics necessary to protect their interests. I believe, but can't necessarily prove, many of the hit pieces in the press regarding AMC are being solicited by bad actors on Wall Street to negatively impact the stock and frighten the shareholders into selling. I still believe the shorts can't win if the apes refuse to sell, and the apes can't win unless they continue to buy. At this time, I have no confidence any regulators or changes to securities rules and or laws or even enforcement actions will have any significant impact on the bad actors involved in this play.
Bad actors.
When illegal activity is detected, I believe regulators will continue to hand out small fines, and the entities committing these infractions will simply pay.
Small fines in whose eyes? In your eyes? We talked about this at length on Friday, but you know, they have a problem with the small, quote unquote, small fines. They want to see the bad actors punished? Because they're cheating. Okay. Many prime brokers are short AMC and working as a group with a common cause, including market makers and dark pool operators, to manipulate and control the stock. I also contend that covering the short positions could result in a catastrophic event for many of the players involved, and therefore they will continue to employ any tactics. What? How does that work? Covering the short positions could result in a catastrophic event? That makes no sense. I don't know. Somebody can figure that one out. Good luck.
At the time of this recording, I believe the chance of a MOAS has been greatly reduced by recent actions of Aron, Philip Lader of Morgan Stanley, and our chief investment banker, Citi, one of our short sellers and a constant critic of the company and the stock. I still believe, however, that a crisis in the leverage chains of our enemies could cause a significant short
leverage chains. Listen to him.
And I decided to
listen to him with these terms. Leverage chains. The leverage chain. Good God.
Stick with my AMC trade. I further believe Aron, our senior management team, and our board of directors will do absolutely nothing to intentionally hurt the interests of Wall Street. A long time ago, Mark Cohodes insisted that Aron, the AMC executives, and the board ran an enrichment scheme at the expense of individual investors who actually saved the company. Recent actions like the ridiculous and unnecessary reverse split in particular has proven that theory
ridiculous
correct.
And unnecessary.
This information I can
ridiculous and unnecessary. Oh, okay. So this line that I'm about to draw on here, and I'm about to adjust to be at exactly $10, represents $10. Well, actually, it represents, because the apes like to talk in pre-split terms, that represents $1 pre-split. It has the stock price has to be over $1 or bad things happen. Guess what? It's right below it previously, but now it has a $9. Well, I guess it has an $8 buffer, the $8.50 buffer built into it. Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a good thing? I would think so, but whatever.
That it will not be any direct action or policy from the company that will cause a significant rise in the stock, but a combination of improving fundamentals, continued support from the apes, and a black or white swan event that will negatively impact the leverage.
Listen to him. He's all
investments held by
diversified black and white swans.
That being said, I would like...
That's quite woke of you, Frank. It's quite woke.
I'd like to review just some of the flock of potential swans that could potentially land soon, starting with those found in our most recent headlines.
Oh, good.
Banking rates. Kevin O'Leary says a coming real estate collapse.
Now, why does anybody give two fucks about what Kevin fucking O'Leary says? Are you kidding me? He had to, he was looking, I guarantee this is what happened, probably. Frank was looking for stuff about a real estate collapse, and the best he could do, it's like Pawn Stars, best I can do is Kevin O'Leary. What a joke.
Will lead to chaos. Shark Tanks.
I love when scammers use other scammers to prove their supposed points. It's fantastic.
Kevin O'Leary believes that the commercial real estate sector is on the brink of collapse, and it will bring with it ripple effects that will be detrimental to investors and small business owners. He expanded on this unique situation when appearing on a recent episode of Kudlow. Now, guys, remember, it's
Kudlow.
As long as AMC fundamentals are stable and or improving, it's only a black or white swan event that will force the shorts in AMC to a decision.
So we're talking about AMC, but then now we're going to be looking at, what is this, John Bolton? John Bolton. Talking about China. Okay, great.
In addition to
this is going to make AMC run.
The wars in Ukraine and Israel. Check out this article from only 5 hours ago. China issues chilling war warning to U.S. after harrowing double threat report released. From the article, China issued an ominous war warning to the United States after a new 145-page report warned Beijing and Russia pose an existential challenge to the country. The Congressional Commission on the Strategic Posture concluded the U.S. would be ill-prepared to cope with the double threat unless eminent action is taken. Russia and China's conduct in recent years was described as militarily troubling and increasingly aggressive, with the 12 members of the commission claiming their behavior heightens the risk of conflict with two nuclear peers. And let's not forget...
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of gobbledygook, a lot of nonsense, a lot of nothing burgers. I just had a non-nothing burger for dinner. But this is all nothing burgers. Yeah, we're going to have a nuclear war with China and Russia. Sure. But the upside is AMC's going to the moon. I mean, get the fuck out of here. What a joke.
And here's a headline from only 15 hours ago from Business Insider. Another U.S. Navy carrier strike group is heading to waters near Israel, where it'll join a large amount of American firepower already there.
Oh, good.
Try not to focus on just black swans. White swans have the potential to trigger events beneficial to AMC as well. How about this headline from this morning? CNBC. Taylor Swift Eras Tour is the highest grossing domestic concert film ever. Key points. Taylor Swift's tour concert film tallied between 95 to 97 million during its opening weekend, according to Distributor Entertainment.
Oh.
Opening concert film of all time and the highest grossing domestic release of a concert film. Yeah. Sad, right? About 4.8 million.
Well, I mean, what a dumb thing to say. What a dumb fucking thing to say. Nobody claimed that the theaters were dead, especially surrounding this. So, first of all, that's retarded. Secondly, I guarantee you that I guarantee that we will do a more complete analysis and see how this fits in to the overall performance of AMC. We will do that analysis here. Nobody else will. You're not going to see it anywhere fucking else because guess what? It's not that fucking flattering. Oh, yeah, the way they have it written up here, it seems like, oh, yeah. But if you actually look at the numbers and put it in context, it's not really that fucking good, okay? It's not really that good. So,
people
we'll get there.
Estimated to have attended the film over the weekend with an average ticket price of
4.8 million. That's more. There's more. There were more Swifties than apes. More Swifties went to the concert film this past weekend than there are apes. Can you believe that?
7.5. Guys, let's face it. Now that AMC is a distributor and not just an exhibitor.
Now that they are a distributor,
or someone larger than AMC will want to control
an average ticket price of $20.75, more than twice the price of the AMC stock price. You got to love that.
Roll this portal to the indoor viewing audience. And how about a white swan and a black swan simultaneously? From Yahoo Finance only 1 month ago. Bad news, nearly 4 in 5 advisors say the U.S. economy is in a recession or will be within the year. But here's something you may not know. The theatrical movie business has long proved to be unusually resilient when it comes to economic downturns. In fact,
they say this all the time. They say this all the fucking time.
The box office has increased 6 times and admissions has gone up 5 times. What Uncle Frank is looking for
is have you heard of this thing called inflation? Yeah,
or
it's never going to go down.
Sequence of events that will turn the prime banks against the hedge funds, an attack on the hedge funds leverage chain, or even turn the politicians.
There's that term again, leverage chain. Wow, leverage chain. Love it.
Now here is a potential white swan article we need to get around before the bell on Monday. Hopefully our married 69-year-old CEO can keep his junk in his pants and stay off his phone long enough for the story to make the rounds. From Fox, AMC's Taylor Swift deal fulfills theater chains' wildest dreams. And here's how. Swifties and their favorite star boost movie chain and may change the face of entertainment. Now that's what I'm talking about. In mid-August, analyst at the financial market site Seeking Alpha declared that the bankruptcy of AMC was almost certain. AMC had been hit with a class action lawsuit opposed to its stock conversion plan, which included a reverse 1-for-10 stock split. The firm had amassed more than $5 billion in debt, largely because the company suffered a collapse in revenues in 2020 and 2021 because of government lockdowns during the pandemic. Throw in a heated Hollywood writers' strike, which was likely to delay film releases, and it appeared likely that AMC would soon become yet another pandemic casualty, which is why the company's already bruised stock fell from $41 a share to just over $7 in the span of 3 weeks. So yeah, that's why. A month later, things look a whole lot different for AMC, thanks in large part to Taylor Swift and her followers, known as Swifties. On September 1, AMC announced it was partnering with the popular pop music star to present Swift's Eras Tour in film form in cinemas across North America. Within 24 hours, the film had generated $26 million in advance ticket sales, breaking AMC's single-day record. That's good, because that's what we pay Adam in 1 year, even when our theaters are closed. At first, few took notice of the deal, and
wow, he's so mad.
Continued to slide. Since then, however, projections were released showing the movie version of Eras is expecting $150 to a $200 million opening. Analysts are taking notice.
Yeah, they didn't quite hit that. What?
Then, however, projections were released showing the movie version of Eras is expecting $150 to a $200 million opening.
Yeah, no. Didn't even hit 100 million, bitch. It did not even hit 100 million. Now I'm just talking about literally Friday. So the numbers from yesterday weren't up when I looked at earlier. We'll see, but probably not.
Analysts are taking notice. Even prior to the AMC deal, some observed that Taylor Swift seems to have the Midas touch. Everything she touches seems to turn to gold. AMC is not in the clear. Its debt remains an issue, but quarterly revenues have returned to pre-pandemic levels, and its stock has bounced 50% from its September low. What's more, the story of how the AMC deal unfolded suggests a more tectonic-like shift could be taking place, one that could have an effect that goes well beyond.
A tectonic shift is taking place, so more pop stars' fathers are going to call Adam Aron. More pop stars' fathers are going to negotiate distribution deals. I don't know. I would be willing to entertain that notion if this had been, Adam Aron's brainchild, but it wasn't. Now we know that it was her father who called Adam Aron. It wasn't even Adam Aron's idea. It was Taylor Swift's father who set this deal up. So no. A tectonic shift? Doubt it. Now, will Lady Gaga's father call up Adam Aron? Did Beyonce's daddy call up Adam Aron? This is a fad. This is a major fad. I mean, it's not even major, but it's a fad. And we'll talk more about why this is not any type of tectonic shift at all in a little bit.
AMC's viability. Okay, so the big risk here is we get a big run on this news and, Adam suddenly dilutes more stock, or, Citi comes out and slashes.
Well, there wasn't a big run.
But, guys, a combination of white and black swan events could cause the short covering event that everyone seems to be looking for. And guys,
everybody,
forget this one. Okay. From Markets Insider, corporate bankruptcies are surging, and Fed rate hikes are to blame, economist says. Filings so far this year have reached 516, potentially on track to outpace 2020.
Good.
And what does the CEO of our largest bank have to say? This may be the most dangerous time the world has seen in decades.
Why would anybody listen to anything this clown says?
War in Ukraine and the recent attack on Israel, saying
I'm talking about Jamie Dimon
impacts on
here,
energy, food markets, global trade, and geopolitical relationships. So let's close
that's about as close to evil as you can get right
this
there.
episode by getting ready for next week's action with a look at Yahoo Finance's morning brief, what to know this week. After weeks of Fed speak and rising yields driving stock action, corporate earnings will take center stage.
Oh, corporate earnings are going to be just fine,
Bank of America,
which will ensure inflation persists.
AMC will provide a look at how the financial sector is responding to the rising rate environment. Meanwhile, Tesla and Netflix will highlight the start of tech earnings. Now, guys, we need to continue to watch Netflix because that was the original narrative. Theaters are dead, and streaming will be our only choice when it comes to indoor entertainment. I think Netflix...
I don't think that's the narrative. That was not the narrative. That's false. Narratives are often false, but that wasn't even the narrative. That is a false version of the narrative. Nobody said the theaters were going away. I guess if you believe that short sellers are trying to bankrupt companies when they sell the shares short, you could come to this ridiculously ignorant conclusion. But no, Frank, that was never the fucking narrative. The narrative was everything is closed out there, so the revenue collapsed, so we're going to sell it short so we can profit off of the decline. That was the fucking narrative. And that's what happened. That is what happened. You know, I mean, what the hell, man? I can't tell if this is gaslighting or if he's just a fucking idiot. Jesus.
Release their films and big show premieres in the theaters first, like they did with Glass Onion and Yellowstone. I also think AMC should do commercials on the value of the A-list subscription program, which is way less than a Hulu one. You know, do that instead of Nicole Kidman spots. You have to teach people out there that for $23 a month, you could go see up to 3 films a week. Okay, and by using the card and using the app, you can earn money, you know, towards concessions, which are considered expensive, right? Now, from the article regarding Netflix, investors will be searching for details on recent developments at the company, including rumors of a new price hike, new details on the streamer's password sharing crackdown, and the success of the advertising tier. Quote, we believe pricing changes, slower than expected subscription growth, anecdotal consumer checks, and viewership data indicate Netflix has slowed down, if not outright stopped. Cracking down on password sharing, a Jefferies equity analyst wrote in a research note previewing earnings. So I will be looking for that, and I hope we have a great Monday morning. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe.
Yeah, okay, so we enjoyed it. I got that old link out of the description. Thanks, Lynn, for bringing that to my attention. It has been removed. Okay. What else we got here? Unlimited money glitch. All right, let's see this. Oh, God.
What is going on, guys?
Yeah, I know.
Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Investing in the stock market can be pretty easy, but it can also be very complicated.
Listen to this.
What's going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Investing in the stock market can be pretty easy, but it can also be very complicated. And in today's
investing can be pretty easy. Notice he didn't say making money. He said investing. Anybody can invest, can't they?
Video, I'm going to be showing you guys several different things that I have just come across through my investing journey so far that may be a little bit helpful. They're very small things, very small tweaks, very small websites that you can use to leverage yourself for trading stocks. And if you want to take the time, they may be very beneficial.
So this isn't an AMC video. We may have to...
It's free. I literally ask for nothing else. You look at these strike prices, and the cheapest one I would be paying $76 for.
Oh, we're going to learn how to trade options. Look at this.
Show you guys an example of what I'm about to tell you. So I'm going to pull it up on screen. Okay, it's on screen right now. I'm hovering over the S&P 500. If you are trading options, you may have come across this problem once before. You go over to the options tab. You look at these strike prices, and the cheapest one I would be paying $76 for on the SPY. This is just one example.
Well, that's not the cheapest one. That's the cheapest one that's being displayed for you because you have it set to only display a few strikes, but that's not the cheapest one.
This one I would be paying $76 for on the SPY. This is just one.
Let me take a guess. Is he going to do a spread? He's going to do a spread. He's going to buy one and sell one.
Example. Now, one thing you may not have noticed, just one little tweak again, up here at the top, single option, you can actually change the strike price. Now, this may not be a surprise of some of you guys, but I remember when I first started using Webull, I didn't realize that, you know, you could actually lower the strike, and instead of paying $76, if I was a beginner, I could pay all the way as little as $2 per contract to trade the S&P 500. So this is the first small thing that I wanted to get out of the way.
Why would you do that?
I think it's pretty solid, and I also think a lot of people don't know about it. Okay, the next thing that I wish I knew as a beginner trader.
I mean, if you use the shittiest investing app ever, aka Webull, you didn't know that you could change the strike price. But why would you buy? Oh my God. Buy the cheapest option contract. That always works. It has like a 0.000000004 delta on it. I mean, come on. All right, great.
Small thing that I wanted to cover, Tradeovate. This is an online platform. I am not sponsoring them in any way, shape, or form. I had my chunk of problems with this platform already, and you can use other ones like Ninja Trader or TradeStation or Thinkorswim or something like that. These are futures trading platforms. I remember when I first started, I didn't have 25K to start trading stocks. However, I saw all of these day trading gurus, the life of a day trader, trading day in and day out without that PDT rule blocking them. So, futures trading, if you think you can read charts,
this guy's
execute trades on a dime,
are you kidding me?
Profitable consistently, you can have unlimited trades with futures. You can trade with as little as $200. It does not matter. So you can load an account, $200, and execute 100 trades if you want, and then close your computer if you think you are that good at it. I also do have a futures trading video. Put that somewhere up here if I can find it. So if you guys do want to go watch that as well. But I found this very helpful to get around the PDT rule because I thought myself, you know, I know how to trade, and this is a walk in the park. Okay.
Can we hear the follow through on that? It's a walk in the park. Okay. How about this? Switch to a cash account. If you don't want PDT restrictions, switch to a goddamn cash account. Switch to a cash account. Or set up a cash account in addition to your margin account. But trading futures, I would not suggest that anybody who watches this clown's videos look into futures trading. I just don't. I don't think it's a great idea. But whatever. Okay.
The next small thing that I wanted to talk about is insider trades. How can you go find what these insiders
Oh, yes. Go find insider trades that are weeks old and pattern your trading off of old data. Sure. This is terrible.
On is the Discord. I'm in there on the daily. So
oh, the Discord. Yes.
And then finally, top gainers, the exact opposite of what I just said. Also, IPO screener, very, very helpful.
Robinhood has all this shit.
One of the last things that I wish I knew, a little piece, is viewing other exchanges. Also futures. This correlates to futures as well. Exchange right here. When you first start, you might not even know that there are other exchanges. But you can take a look at Hong Kong and go down the list. And the reason this is important is because some exchanges open before other exchanges. So if you're trading the US...
God damn it. Okay. Great. Oh boy. All right. I did not get the unlimited money glitch. I didn't find it. Did not see it in there. Well, let's see why Trading Jesus says we went down. Why we went down. Magic money glitch. Yeah. AMC $28 calls are pretty cheap considering that MOAS will happen soon. Yeah, I'm going to load my boat up. I'm loading the boat. Here we go.
Why AMC crashing down on Friday? So
I don't know why AMC crashing down Friday. Let us find out.
Coming for AMC next week because this is the first day.
That was pretty cool.
After 7 days of green days. However, we hit the 11, then the price went down almost 14%. In today's video, we have to discuss what's going on and where the price will go next time. Is that it? Are we going to have a new low below the $7?
Well, nobody knows, so I look forward to speculation.
Or are we going to have a new high for the next week before the end of this month over the $20? So let's dive deeper and discuss AMC. But before we go further,
no,
press the like button.
No,
or the dislike. What?
Will not.
Subscribe to our channel.
No.
Let's dive deeper and discuss AMC. We got many comments, I think, from apes because they got angry once I started to do videos for AMC for start and squeeze from the bottom. They got angry at me and say, Jesus, this is not squeeze. Jesus, AMC is not squeezing. You're dreaming. So this kind of a comment, I know exactly what's going on here. Those the ape who actually sold and now seeing the price of AMC going up. So if you custom from the other video for AMC, they tell you 100,000, 100. This is not the channel for you guys. Here we
that's good.
The real price action for AMC.
That's good. That's good.
Where the short sellers hiding and where the market maker buying. So you can actually enter and exit and take profit like what we did.
How does he know these things, I wonder?
So many times.
Well, it is Jesus, so.
This support, we said we have the reversal. Last time we discussed this breakout was around the $8.34 and we said the profit taking is around the 9, of course, and the $10.73. Now we have to discuss in today's video where the reversal zone and where we're gonna confirm where's the first signal for strength is holding here, guys. Over the 9 and the $8.80 or over this ascending channel. As long as we hold this current pattern is mean this is a correction. And the good thing is holding this AMA by the next week because last Friday we held over the $9.36 which is over our AMA. So by tomorrow AMC have to hold over this current support in order to have a reversal. If you never trade before, what does mean a correction? Is mean when a stock going higher for few days, almost 30% actually for AMC from the bottom, it have to go back down realistically. This is normal. It happened for many stocks, even Apple. When it go up, the price will correct itself and go down in order to reverse and then continue to go higher where the market maker will buy. So that's why we have to hold over the $9 in order to have a reversal breaking the 11. The next time we're gonna have first profit taken around the 1374.
There's so much editing in
AMC, this is
in this. It's I'm getting
from this reversal will give us almost 50%, and of course the 1932. This is by far the most important level that we have to hit for AMC.
What, over twice of where it is now?
Pump up and another squeeze. As you can see here, AMC have did the last few days many pumps like 510 510 because we have a huge drop as we discussed before, and now we have a bit of mistrust from the traders and a bit of fear of AMC dropping for a new low. However, if we have the technical as we see here, guys, as long as we hold this level over this support, is mean AMC is still good to go higher toward the 1374 and the 1932 for the next week. And of course we're gonna do update for you guys pre-market before the market open here. Always we do pre-market update for our hunters because we might have a gap up or gap down, so we're gonna do update here for you guys. And of course watch this if we have the unicorn stocks, because last time we hunted for PRZO, we hunted for TPST is still pumping up, and of course for those trade guys we never hold them overnight, so we already took our profit for those stocks.
Well, that's good.
You can see here
taking profits is good,
like TPST. On major news, always we hunt for AMC and those unicorn stocks that pumping almost 500-600% for tomorrow.
Okay, that was a little bit different. I don't know why it says that I watched this video. I did not watch it, but guess what? We're going to.
Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. Real quick on AMC, someone posted this very interesting numbers on an investment from AMC stock. So if you invested $10,000 into AMC stock on January 2021, This is crazy. When it did the short squeeze in June of 2021, it went up $300,000. 10,000 turned into $300,000 basically.
Yeah, but guess what?
And then
guess what? They didn't take their fucking profit, because guess what? Where it's at now. Let's find out.
Back down in August of 2023 to 9,659. So basically, basically be flat from January of 2021 till now. That's interesting. What do you?
No, you'd be. Oh yeah, okay, $10,000. Sorry, I thought he said 20.
You guys think? Comment below. Man, imagine if you had that 300K and you didn't sell. I mean, it happens. Probably some.
Yeah, pretty stupid, isn't it? Be pretty fucking stupid. Man, imagine if people did that. Well, guess what, Jason? They did. They did. You probably did. And they think that it's going to go even higher. I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me. But I'm curious to see what he's going to say. I'm just going to go back and start from the beginning.
AMC stock. So if you invested $10,000 into AMC stock on January 2021, this is crazy. When it did the short squeeze in June of 2021, it went up $300,000. 10,000 turned into $300,000 basically. And then it went all the way back down in August of 2023 to 9,659. So basically, if you basically be flat from January of 2021 till now. That's very interesting. What do you guys think? Comment below. Imagine if you had that 300K and you didn't sell. I mean, it happens. Probably some of you had that much and you didn't sell. Isn't it crazy, guys? I just want to know what's your thoughts on that.
It is crazy. Why would people do that?
See stock going forward. And I'm going to have a video later today with some updates on the potential of the Taylor Swift movie revenue and what it can do for AMC. So make sure you hit
it's not going to do shit.
to the right, add notifications, okay?
It won't do shit.
Does this investment blow your mind? $10,000 invested turned into about 300K, and then it went back all the way back down to 10K. It's crazy. That's a market for you guys, isn't it? All right, well, enjoy your...
Yeah, that's why, I mean, like, what a wasted opportunity. What a wasted opportunity this clown's video is, because this would have been a perfect opportunity to talk about who should take profits. I mean, he even realizes it. You can tell he realizes, wow, imagine if you had held through this whole thing and then you were back flat. Yeah, I know, it's dumb, isn't it? It's retarded. It's absolutely fucking stupid. And yes, a lot of people did do that. Idiots. Also, and he says you're basically flat. All right. So it's like just below 9,000, it looks like, or just below 10,000. But I say you're not flat. I say you actually lost money, even if it's flat. Why? Because of a little thing called opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. Your $10,000 was tied up this whole time only for it to produce zero return. There were plenty of other opportunities during this time period to put that $10,000 to use to generate a positive return. But you didn't do that. If someone did not do that, then that is an opportunity cost of not investing into something that would generate a positive return. So anytime that these clowns have said it costs you nothing to hold, I've always reacted against that because it's false. It's absolutely false. Now, you may not be paying an interest rate every day as if you were borrowing shares to short. That's true. But that doesn't mean that there's no cost. Make no mistake about it. The opportunity cost plus inflation, have largely that puts you in the negative. Absolutely puts you in the negative. So, I mean, what a wasted opportunity. Another one by this guy. Not surprising. All right. What else do we have here? Not a lot. Lou. All right, let's go with Lou. Need some comic relief. Let's go to Lou.
All right, it's Sunday morning. So let me just put this AMC Lou thoughts.
Lou thoughts.
Okay. After the sex, texting, whatever. You saw how they put that thing to sleep. Popcorn. Put that phone down. I'll be back. It's how it is, giant. I'm the victim. Whatever. It's kind of sad that our stock is tied to that nonsense, but nonetheless, going forward, I want to address something because I see it still popping up, and I have to put it this way. And I'm going to say nice and slow for everybody to understand and follow the bouncing ball on this one. I don't want you to sell cheap. I don't care what price you sell at. I don't care if you ever sell. I don't care what you do with your AMC stock.
Was this a lawyer suggested video? I don't know. Okay.
Hold AMC stocks. I am just going through the process of getting the best price in order for me to get out. I never once told people to get out of the stock. This is not good. Sell for pennies. I don't do that. What I've done along the way,
maybe not anymore.
I've kind of like educated people on how Wall Street works. Now you people look at it like, yeah, no problem. We know that they, order flow delays, synthetics, the naked shorts because they know they can get shares, and if they don't get shares, somebody else will vouch for it. Nobody vets it, and the threshold list means nothing, and the cost to borrow at the end of the day, it means nothing because that's when they turn around and do even more naked. And now you understand that popcorn, aka blow me closer, tiny dancer. He's not on your side. I pointed a lot of things out, but now you kind of know a lot of that stuff. So, isn't it funny that nobody's talking about the reality? And nobody still talks about it. Nobody. In no video, you're going to find out that. No video, nobody says it. Popcorn has 500 million shares. Ready to drop.
So that's not quite so true, Lou. We have talked about that. Of course we have. Of course we have. Any run-up that happens, oh yes, you better believe it. You better believe there will be some share issuance, aka dilution. I mean, at least I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to go back and watch all of the hundreds of hours of live streams that I've done over the last 2 years. But yeah, no, we've mentioned that. Don't worry, we've mentioned it.
When the price goes up to a certain range, he's going to drop. Why can anybody say that? You know why? Because it's bad for YouTube business. Do you understand? If you say that they cannot be a MOAS because he has...
And right here, now, this is where Lou crosses over into the truth because he's talking about my channel. Listen.
You know why? Because it's bad for you. He's going to drop. Why can anybody say that? You know why?
Why can't anybody say it? You know why?
Because it's bad for YouTube business.
It's bad for YouTube business. I can vouch for that. It is bad for YouTube business.
Do you understand?
Yes, I get it.
If you say that they cannot be a MOAS because he has 500 million shares ready to drop, an equal amount, think about that. That's as many shares as there was the float before. It was 516 million. He has 500 million now, give or take, whatever. And God knows whatever else they got planned. All I'm saying is,
private equity.
Between now and then, when the price goes up and he drops, that's the best window to make the money. You could do whatever. It could, But remember, I don't want you to sell this. I don't understand what people get into.
Well, he kind of got off topic there, but what he was saying was that if you say there's going to be no MOAS, you are not popular. You lose popularity, you lose views, you lose YouTube revenue. It's never been about YouTube revenue for us, so it doesn't really matter. So I have no hang-ups whatsoever. I have no reason not to follow the evidence. Absolutely no reason. No agenda. No reason whatsoever to look at anything other than what the data actually show and the probabilities that it implies, or you could say the imputed probabilities of anything happening. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what it is. The probability The market is a game of statistics. Anything can happen, yes, but is it likely to happen? Is there a large probability? Is there a small probability? And you make decisions based on that. So anyway, maybe he'll get back to that point.
I saw the comment today. Don't let them convince you and trick you into selling for pennies. I don't work for people on Wall Street. Nobody pays me from Wall Street. I don't care what you do.
Same here. I don't work for Wall Street. Nobody pays me from Wall Street. I've said before, I work for private equity. And that they own the company I work for. But it's more fun to say I work for private equity.
That doesn't matter. I just put this out there to help people understand like what's going on with the stock. But as far as you selling at a cheap price, I don't want you to. I want people not to get hurt. That's a different story. And then I want people.
Oh, Lou, the reformed scammer. He wants people not to get hurt.
Motives I have. I don't want people to get hurt, and I want people to be profitable. Now we could wrap this thing up and go our separate ways. But as far as that, people are like, no, it's this, it's reverse repo, it's the I've heard of everything. And I can tell you at the end of the day, nothing is going to be done because the big payday for AMC, the big payday for AMC and the people involved is going to be when this stock rises and they dump. Because everybody's going to start, hold to the moon, hold. Remember, I used to teach you about that? I said, people that tell you to hold, they're not going to tell you when they sell. Love you, motherfuckers. But the reality is, you have to choose your price. That's something between you and you.
Love you, motherfuckers, but you're fucked.
I don't get involved in that. I never do. I never get involved in that. That will be manipulating a stock that I currently hold. Why would I do that? You think I'm that fucking stupid? What is it going to benefit me? Just understand, at the end of the day, I try to protect people the best I can by putting information out there. What you do with that information, that's up to you. But as far as thinking I'm trying to alter and move and get whatever, no. So I just wanted to get that out the way. More vids coming. So.
All right. Cool. Lou cares about us. Lou cares. Hashtag Lou cares. All right. Tomorrow is going to be nuts. Doubt that. What is this? Are mutual funds safe? Can an AMC or fund manager take your money and run? That's not relevant to us. How Taylor Swift ripples across the NFL, AMC, and the broader economy. Oh. Okay. Look at all this garbage that comes up in the search now. YouTube changed something. Something changed on YouTube recently. These search results are whack. All right. So let's see here. We got, let's go to this video here. See what Manuel's got for us.
Dumb Money. Now, this is a movie everyone's going to want to watch over the next 2 weeks because of the all-star lineup, and I'm right there with them. This story is a true David versus Goliath story. It's an insane, quote-unquote, insane true story. It's about Keith Gill, a.k.a. Roaring Kitty, putting spotlight on the fact that GameStop was extremely undervalued 2019, 2020, and of course 2021, January 28, 2021, when the stock market was halted because it was an insane push from retail investors to overtake what the hedge funds were betting against. Now, the true story. Are you ready for it? The true story? Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, and Alan Adel, board of directors for GameStop, all the partners, Evolution Capital, are pouring millions of dollars into the company. They're building the infrastructure, and this company is coming out roses on the other end. Now, for a lot of us who've been investing money.
Well, okay, that's a prediction. That's not substantiated by any fact. It can't be. You're talking about the future. He said will. So it's apples and oranges. We're talking about a movie that chronicled an event that happened in the past. Now he's talking speculatively about the future. Apples and oranges, grapes and pears. What? Okay, cool.
Now, the true story. Are you ready for it? The true story? Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, and Alan Adel, board of directors for GameStop, all the partners at Evolution Capital are pouring millions of dollars into the company. They're building the infrastructure, and this company is coming out roses on the other end. Now, for a lot of us who've been investing money for over 2.5 years on this stock after this movement right here, we understand the fundamentals and we know what it is. But this story might not tell you that. And there might be other people out there to tell you this.
It was never about fundamentals. I don't think it was about fundamentals. I don't think it was about fundamentals, even for Keith Gill, was it? At the end of the day, I mean, there was a squeeze and he sold during the squeeze. I mean, yeah, no, red flags after red flag.
Now, for a lot of us who've been investing money for over 2.5 years on this stock after this
wasting money for 2.5 years,
movement right here, we understand the fundamentals and we know what it is. But this story might not tell you that. And there might be other people out there to tell you this happened in the past and it can't happen again. But I'm here to remind you, it's going to happen again and again and again for the rest of your life. Because although you can move risk and you can halt the stock, you can't eliminate the risk. They never close their shorts, guys. And we know it. I'll keep buying shares and you.
They never closed their shorts. Oh my God. This is more delusional than what the AMC people are saying at this point, I think. Holy shit. Wow. 1.5 minutes of verbal fucking diarrhea right here. Right here. Right now. Good fucking God.
Different, but hey, I just want to talk about the fundamentals of the company. They're flawless, right?
Flawless?
Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. You let me know, millionaires. I'm still going to be here. Before this movie.
Why would anybody let you know anything? You're a fucking asshole who has no qualms about kicking out members of his own Discord, longtime members, because they raise doubts or simply ask questions. What a fucking joke. What a joke. Oh my God. That was ridiculous. And here's another one. Here's another one.
Ben Mesrich. Do you guys know who that is? Don't worry. Neither did I. Until I saw that the movie Dumb Money was.
What a condescending fucking piece of garbage.
Coming out. But this guy's an author, and he's choosing his battleground. He's decided to go out and start blocking and banning people on Twitter. And for whatever reason, I'm part of that crew. So anyone out there that knows about GameStop, that supports GameStop and supports the movie Dumb Money, just realize that the actual writers, producers, this guy out there blocking people in the community. I'm not the only one. You know how many people are actually out there talking GameStop daily, explaining the fundamentals? You might want them on your side, not against you. But this is the grifter. These are the guys that grift.
He is the grifter. This guy is the grifter. Oh no, it's not you sitting there saying GameStop's fundamentals are flawless. I mean, when you talk about fundamentals, the thing is, those are backed up by facts. The fundamentals, are evident on the balance sheet. I'm not going to open the balance sheet. I'm not going to do it. We've already done it. People have done it. Strongman, Chris Bell did it not that long ago. It showed that this guy is a total fucking clown, muppet. So no, the fundamentals are not flawless. And the thing about fundamentals is you cannot bullshit them because all you have to do is go to stockanalysis.com or your favorite way to view a balance sheet and look. All you have to do is go and look. That's all you have to do. So Jesus fucking Christ. Grifter. Yes, Ben Mesrich is the grifter.
Off the movement. So these are the non-believers, by the way. Yes, he's pandering to the AMC crowd to tell them to push out the movie idea, make it go viral, all the above. Hey, cash in while you can, Ben. But trust me, you don't have my support. I've seen who you blocked and banned on Twitter. And now I'm a victim of you. I've never spoken to you. I've never made a video about you. But you, Ben, Way to show some credibility. I could care less. By the way, I'm going to watch the movie. Bootlegged. That's right. I'm going to make sure somebody goes in there and videotapes it or whatever.
Oh!
To me, they'll burn a disc. I don't know how it's going to work. But I promise you, you're not going to get a dollar out of me.
Well, you know what that means. Sorry, guys. I have to report this video. Oh, boy. Legal issue. Copyright issue. That works for me. No, it's not a copyright issue, actually. What they mean by copyright issue. How about another legal issue? Other legal complaints. I'll have to fill out the form later. Okay, I will. Don't worry, I will. But you cannot talk about pirating shit on YouTube. It's, you know, whatever. YouTube won't do anything about it. I'm just saying that's dumb to say. Well, this is all a bunch of crap here today, isn't it? There is nothing good on here except for this. Always good time for Olive Garden breadsticks.
Time for Olive Garden's bread. The best bread in the world. I love this bread. So soft. Always a good time.
Great. I mean, this guy's got the right idea. You know, he has the right. He pivoted to food. How can you go wrong with food? Oh, live from the AMC parking lot. Look at this. I can't believe his drone didn't get shot down. Wow. He actually did it. Huh.
Are back at AMC. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel.
So is he in Florida or is he in California? Is he a Florida kid or a California kid? I don't know.
Friday the 13th, and I'm outside of my AMC.
We see license plates.
It is absolutely packed. Look how packed this is. AMC is about to raise.
Oh, look how packed it is. Look at all those empty parking spots behind you.
Guys, in my opinion, not financial advice whatsoever. People are saying like Swifties are
all those empty spots.
Buckets at a freaking time. I really believe, Jesus, I'm all tangled up. God damn. I do believe that AMC has the potential to raise over $1 billion, and we will find out, guys, and we are going to find out very soon. As y'all saw in the beginning, I mean, the freaking parking lot of my AMC is packed, jam-packed. It's about to be crazy. The revenue is going to be insane. I think this drop from 14%, if you're worried about a 14% drop, us apes that have been investing in AMC for years, we've seen 90% drops, 50% drops in one day. This 14% drop,
90% in one day?
For crying out loud, guys, we're still trading under $1.
Boy, that looks like shit.
AMC dropping to this price,
cut the damn grass. Holy crap.
Of $9.50 is just more of a buying opportunity for us apes.
It's a good question.
We're loading.
Where's that $1 billion coming from? That's a great fucking question.
The boat, guys. Make sure to go watch my last
look at that. Look at all those empty spots.
The drone right now. Make sure to go down and subscribe for daily AMC content. I talk about AMC stock every single day. We're still up 30%, even though we did drop today 15%.
Still up 30% from where? From what? Who? What? Up 30%. Now that is
on Friday the 13th.
Good fucking God. Jesus.
I am about to fly the drone right now. Make sure to go down and subscribe for daily AMC content. I talk about AMC stock every single day. We're still up 30%. Even though we did drop today 15% on Friday the 13th, we're still up 30% in the past month. We're still up 2%
in the past month.
Days. We need to look at this from the positive side. We're still headed in the right direction. What do you think's gonna happen on Monday when we hear that AMC just raised a freaking $1 billion? What do you think's going to happen?
$1 billion.
I don't know if AMC is actually going to raise $1 billion. I know it's very.
Oh, there it is. There's the admission.
Happen. Just my personal thoughts. I don't know if AMC is actually going to raise $1 billion.
No. He doesn't actually know. Okay. Wow. So just talk out of your ass.
No, it's very possible though. I do know it is very
not really
possible.
No, it's not. Well, let's look at it. I really didn't want to do this, but I guess we have to. Let's look at it. So here's Box Office Mojo. Okay, we're going to weekend. This weekend, I'm going to open up all of them. So I got the weekend. I'm opening up the weekend. I'm opening the dailies from Friday, Saturday. Sunday is not going to be complete. Okay, here's the weekend. Weekend, gross 96 million. Taylor Swift Eras Tour. We'll open that one up too. Okay, so 96 million. This is the 13th, Friday the 13th, 39 million. Okay. I mean, Exorcist did 37 million to date. Oops. And here's yesterday, Saturday. It's not even on here. I don't know why it's not on here. It's not on there for Saturday. Okay, well. Okay, 39 million. They say 96 million domestic gross right now. And they only have Friday on there. They have 90, so they have 39 million for Friday, and they have 96 million for the weekend. Okay. Yep. Okay, now what I wanted to look at, let's see. How did I get to this before? Bear with me, I don't look at this that often. I think it was under weekend. Yeah, okay, weekend. I want to look at the top weekends. Put it in order. Top 10 gross, whatever. Overall gross, it doesn't matter. We'll go with the overall gross. So the top weekend so far this year was July 21st to 23rd. That was the Barbenheimer weekend, I believe. And the gross was 310 million. 310. Okay. You got to come all the way down here. And I'll highlight it because it's not easy to see. You got to come all the way down here to get to Taylor Swift. Now let me zoom out so we can see all of it. That's number 17 in the list. The overall gross for this weekend was 134 million. 134 million. So less than half of the Barbenheimer Open. Even Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, had a better weekend. So I'm not sure where $1 billion would be coming from at this rate. You know, let's look at something like Barbie. Domestic daily, in order of date. So here's the open, 70 million, right? Is there any number close to 70 in any of these subsequent days? No. It's dwindling, in fact. So check out these numbers: 70, 47, 43, 26, 23, 21. That's the pattern. That's the pattern. Comes out, blowout. Yes, the total gross revenue increases. So it started out at 70 million, and now, after 87 days, it's at 635 million. Okay. Taylor Swift started out at 39. This is one day. This is Friday. Started out at 39. What do you think these numbers are going to do? You think we'll see 70 million after 39? Well, maybe. Maybe. Let's check another movie. I'm just looking for patterns here. Let's look at Super Mario. This one was a little weird because it came out on Wednesday, but here's the first weekend right here that it was out. So yeah, it came out on Wednesday. Numbers were lower. Then you had your 54 and your 56. But after that, no, you didn't have any $50 million days. Everybody's already seen it. Saturated. So, you know, okay, another example. I don't know. Well, how about Avatar? Avatar. Came out on December 16th during the World Cup. 53 million. It had some staying power, stayed up in the double digits of millions for a few weeks. But ultimately, by May 25th, it brought in $741. So all I'm saying is 39 million is likely the peak, right? So where do you get billions out of this? I don't know. And as far as opening weekends go, it was 17. 17. It's the 41st weekend of the year, by the way. So most of the way through the year. This ranked 17th. I thought it would be more than this. I thought it would be more than this, to be honest. The way that they were talking, they meaning the AMC stock crowd, you would have thought it would have been up here above Barbenheimer. No, that does not appear to be the case. Is that the case? I don't know. Do you think that's the case?
That's the case? I don't know. I don't really think that's the case. I don't
either. Coming to you live from the parking lot. Okay. All right. Here's Donnie with a hot take. This is going to be a hot take. This is going to be a hot take.
This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out, see what I'm thinking, see them analyzing that data. Like I tell every day, the day they
release this is false, meant to give us false market bad trading decisions. Listen.
A lot of people are saying that the hedgy set up Aron, that...
Oh, is that what a lot of people are saying? Well, you know what I say. When a lot of people say something, it's probably wrong. If a lot of people are saying it, then it's probably fucking stupid. To be quite frank. When a lot of people are saying it, probably dumb.
The blackmail was leaked right before the Taylor Swift concert debut in order to help manipulate the price of AMC and spread FUD and spread bad news. And you know what? I have to agree with that. I believe that.
Oh, of course. Is anybody surprised? Oh, yeah, I have to agree with that. Right. Okay.
They released that information.
Who are they? They released it. They. Okay. We have a different they right now. Who are they? Tell us, please.
They released that information.
They.
Before the Taylor Swift
concert,
because they wanted to push down the price of AMC.
Why? What sense does that make? Why? Why? More importantly, how do we know this? Where's the fucking evidence? Huh. Evidence, schmevidence. Shut up, Scott. All right, I'll shut up now.
I mean, they spent a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of money trying to manipulate the price of a company that they claim has no value. I mean, why would they do that? But that's not the purpose of the video. The purpose of the video is this. All the guys, the gals, the people who claim that the hedges are going after Aron. First of all, Aron made the decision to send whatever he sent to this young lady. Okay? I'm sure 99% of us, if we got a text from some young lady to send compromising pictures, we would not send it. So it doesn't matter to me if the hedges sent her, if God if
shit. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. 99%? Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
The devil sent her. And so it doesn't matter to me if the hedges sent her, if God sent her, if the devil sent her. Aron chose to engage with this woman.
Now, is that the literal devil or is that the allegorical devil, i.e. Ken Griffin? Because we know that Ken Griffin has been cast as the devil in this stage production here. I don't know. I'm assuming he means the actual, like Lucifer. But could be Ken Griffin.
Aron made this bad decision. So it doesn't matter who sent her, in my opinion. What matters is his actions.
Maybe she did it of her own volition. Maybe she did it because she wanted to make money from him. Is that a possibility here? Or is it somebody had to have sent her? Somebody from Wall Street, somebody from Silicon Valley, somebody from somewhere had to have sent her. Because she's clearly not smart enough to do this on her own. These assumptions are they're just killing me here.
After the fact, his decision-making sent her. Aron chose to engage with this woman. Aron made this bad decision. So it doesn't matter who sent her, in my opinion. What matters is his actions after the fact. His decision-making comes into question, as far as I'm concerned. And of course the hedges released the information before Taylor Swift concert. Of course.
The hedges released the information. There it is. So it wasn't a different they. It was the same they. The hedges. The hedges released the information. I mean, goddamn, the hedge funds control the world, don't they? They control when information is released. They destroy companies with short selling. I mean, imagine giving hedge funds this much power. This has to be a miserable fucking existence for this guy and others who have this line of thinking. I mean, come on. The hedges released the information. I don't think so, Don. I don't think so.
What matters is his actions after the fact. His decision-making comes into question, as far as I'm concerned. And of course the hedges released the information before Taylor Swift concert. Of course they did. You think they just found out about this a few days ago? They knew about this for months. Come on, they have the dirt on everybody. This is what they do.
I believe that a citation would be needed there. Yes, I think you need a source if you're going to claim that they knew about it. They, meaning hedge funds, which apparently have the power to release and withhold news from the world. They knew about this for months. They have the dirt on everyone. I mean, yeah, Ron, I think that you are correct here. There is zero, not a chance that this guy didn't get bonked on the head and turned retard. Because this is some fucking brain dead fucking shit. And I know I throw that term around a lot, but, you know, it's not my fault. It is not my fucking fault that these people are brain dead. And I'm not a neurologist. I'm not diagnosing anybody with any neurological conditions, but holy fucking hell. If you believe this and if you agree with this guy, you should probably see a neurologist.
They had all this information from us, and they were deciding when was the best time to use it. When was the best time to use it to benefit the hedgies, to benefit the bad actors. And because the Taylor Swift concert was selling so many advanced tickets, they decided now was the best time to release the information. The bottom line is this. The bad actors still need our shares. The bad actors still need to spread FUD on AMC to try to get us to sell out.
No, they don't.
Also, to try to stop new investors from coming in. But the bottom line is this.
I'm pretty sure that clowns like Donahue George and Uncle Frank and that kid with the drone, I'm pretty sure that y'all do a fantastic job dissuading new investors from coming into this. I'm pretty sure.
Aron voluntarily chose to entertain this young lady. Nobody put a gun to his head. Nobody forced him to entertain.
How do you know that? Maybe they did.
He chose to do that on his own, which calls into questions Aron's decision-making skills.
Oh, you want to talk decision-making skills? You want to talk voluntarily taking actions and taking responsibility for those actions? We can talk about that if you want to. I mean, we can go deep into that. I don't think you want to go down that road, Donnie. I don't think you do. Because I've got something to say about that. Fuck me.
Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think the hedgies set up Aron?
Hedgies, out of the same breath out of that fucking mouth, he can say, yeah, it was Aron. He voluntarily chose. Nobody put a gun to his head. In the same breath, the hedge funds withheld the information. They released it now. And also, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I bought a stock that went down 90%. It's theft. They stole 90% of our shares. Give me a fucking break. You got to be kidding me. This is an adult human being saying this. This is an adult person saying that. Can you believe that? That is insane. Okay. Look at him. Look, all these guys are pivoting away from AMC. Look at this. We'll even consider this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. And only one of them is on AMC, apparently. Donahue piloting single-engine Cessna down the beach. Oh, okay. Great. So now he's a pilot too? All right, let's do this one.
This is not financial advice, not legal advice, not tailored trading decisions. The hedgies, the bad actors, the co-conspirators attacking AMC relentlessly, putting out more FUD articles, doing everything they can, in my opinion, to get us to sell our shares and ensure that new investors don't come into the play. Here's the thing.
Well, I think that, again, besides all of you clowns, this isn't the Cessna video. I didn't click on that one because I don't care. Unless he crashed the airplane, I don't care. I think all anybody has to do is look at this chart, maybe, and or listen to these clowns. That should be enough of a deterrent to discourage new investors. I don't know. Just opinion.
Taylor Swift did $39 million on Friday, and as of this recording, Taylor Swift has made $100 million in box office. $100 million. This is record breaking. This is a positive catalyst.
It's not record breaking.
Any other industry, in any other business.
It's not record breaking. How is it record breaking? Oh, yeah, right. If you qualify it, yeah, we got to qualify the fuck out of this to make it record breaking. So what do we have to do? We have to say, oh, it's the highest grossing opening weekend for a concert film. Well, big fucking whoop. Who cares? Who cares? It's number 17 in terms of opening weekends in 2023. 17. Even Mission Impossible beat this, which we went through. So it's not record breaking by any stretch of the imagination, even his imagination. Not record breaking.
If you had Taylor Swift has made $100 million.
And by the way, no, Taylor Swift did not make $100 million. We're talking about gross revenue. We're talking about revenue. Do they know the difference between revenue and profit? I don't think so.
In box office, $100 million. This is record breaking. This is a positive catalyst. And in any other industry, in any other business, if you had $100 million that you didn't expect to come in, your stock price would go up.
But
somehow,
no,
AMC
we're not talking about AMC. Box office does not equal to, like this, not equal to AMC. AMC is a component. AMC is one operator. But you know, as I mentioned on Friday, and is now being reported, it wasn't reported previously. It was reported incorrectly previously. And now this morning I saw an article that actually corrected it. This is not playing exclusively at AMC theaters. This is not an AMC exclusive release. It is at Regal. It is at Cinemark. It is at the fucking boutique local theaters in my area. So no, that's not $100 million that AMC has that they weren't planning on getting. I can't believe that he's still saying this shit now, 2 years later. It doesn't get much stupider than this. And I really hesitate to say that because he'll find a way. But god damn it, no. Box office does not equal AMC. It's not one and the same. It is a component. It is one operator. It's one company. It's 100 million among all of them. Among all of them. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Gotta shut up now and never get through these videos. All right, here we go.
It's all these positive catalysts. Other industry, in any other business, if you had $100 million that you didn't expect to come in, your stock price would go up. But somehow, AMC gets all these positive catalysts.
Well, sorry, I know. Not to mention, that's the number from Friday. The market hasn't been open yet. So I don't know what he's expecting. I don't know what the fuck he's expecting. But I mean, consider this. The market does not price a stock for now. It prices it for the future. He doesn't understand this. He thinks it's supposed to reflect the current state of the business. But that's not how it works. The market is a discounting mechanism. It is looking to the future and discounting the future value back to today based on various factors. It's an outlook for the future. Does this change the outlook for the future? I would say no, it doesn't. Quite frankly, I would say no, it doesn't. Not because I'm bearish on AMC, not because I hate AMC, not because I hate the apes. Those things may or may not be true, but regardless, that's not why I say that. I say it because I don't see it as any type of real fundamental shift in anything. AMC is not going to be able to distribute movies, traditional movies. They're not a movie, they're not a producer, they're not a production house. This film was already done. It was basically cameras filming a concert. And it didn't need much marketing because Taylor Swift has insane brand recognition already. So I don't see it as being of any type of fundamental shift in the industry. Yeah, you might get a few more of these movie concert type deals, like when Lady Gaga concert, but fundamentally, no. In terms of their core business, absolutely not. How many other music concert films came out this year? How many came out in the last 3 years? He doesn't care to look. All right, I'll shut now. This time, really, I'll shut up. But fair warning: if he says something dumb enough, I will have to interject.
But somehow, AMC gets all these positive catalysts, and the stock price goes down. So Taylor Swift already hit 100 million. By Monday morning, it could be 150 million, 170 million, because the whole weekend is going to be counted. And what do you think will probably happen with AMC in the pre-market on Monday?
Well, first of all, if you
probably continue to decline.
First of all, if you have that attitude, why would you expect anything different? Your attitude fucking sucks. Okay? Secondly, yeah, it probably will go down because people will realize, this was kind of a I don't want to say a trick, but it was kind of a gimmick. Well, we'll say it that way. It's kind of a gimmick because of course the mainstream media articles come out saying, oh, they fundamentally shifted the power in Hollywood. But then as people think about it and realize, no, they likely didn't change shit. Why would you even need a Hollywood studio to distribute this shit? You don't need that. So, yeah, probably will go down, probably should go down because any expectation that was baked into the stock price would probably come back out because it's false. So there you go, Donnie.
Then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they'll probably push it up, manipulate it up. And then Friday morning, in order to get all of our option money or the option premiums, they will push it back down.
Well, guess what? You have to actually buy the options in order for, quote unquote, them to take the option premium. So based on what you said in your last video, nobody forced you to buy an option contract. You did it yourself, just like Aron voluntarily of his own decision making chose to engage with that young woman. But see, double standard. See, for you guys though, it's not your fault. Give me a fucking break.
Down again. I mean, this is absolutely crazy.
No, it's not. You're crazy.
Or the option premiums, they will push it back down again. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. The evidence of fraud and corruption in the play it's overwhelming. I mean, there's nobody who doesn't know that AMC is the most heavily manipulated stock in the history of the stock market.
Oh, there's nobody who doesn't know that? I mean, again, I come back to this Joe fuck name. Why is the name escaping me right now? I haven't mentioned his name lately. Shit. Joseph Granville. Joe Granville, quote, when things become obvious to everyone, they're obvious, it's probably obviously wrong. So if all of the Muppets are convinced of this supposed manipulation, I think we need to look elsewhere. And fortunately, that's what we do here. And we know with a high degree of certainty That's true. We know that because we look at the facts and the data and we interpret it in a manner that's consistent with reality. And we know the things that they think are manipulation are not manipulation, they're misunderstandings on their end. So I love that quote. When things become obvious, when things are obvious, when it becomes obvious, if it's obvious, it's obviously wrong. Yeah, it becomes obvious to the masses, it's probably wrong because most people not that smart.
Okay, and the CEO, I believe, is in on it. That's just my opinion. But I believe that he's trying to do two things, and it is kind of counterproductive, so it's almost impossible for him to do it. And because the bad actors already got their reverse split, they're not concerned about him anymore, so they've kind of like thrown
Why not?
wolves. But that is just my opinion. But the bottom line is this.
He thinks that 90% of the short sellers' equity responsibility went away in the reverse split. This guy actually thinks that. He thinks that 90% of the short sellers' obligations got wiped out on the reverse split. Can you imagine actually believing that? That let me use a Donnie phrase. That's absolutely insane.
Taylor Swift passed $100 million in box office sales. In any other industry, this would be a positive thing.
I smell a straw man. That's a straw man argument, my friend. That holds no water. None. Thank you. Thanks for playing. Bye. That is bullshit. All right, let's see what this one is about to fucking plane.
This is not financial advice, not legal advice. This really has nothing to do with the stock market at all. But I get these bashes. They come into my videos, they come on Twitter, and they think that my whole life revolves around going after the SEC, going after DTCC, going after FINRA. They think that all I do is fly on Spirit Airlines and attack the securities industry. They don't realize that is just a small portion of my life, and I have a whole lot of other interests than the stock market. And yes, it is true that I like to fly. I have a video that I'm going to show you guys where I am piloting a single engine Cessna down Miami Beach. Okay, take a look. Hope you enjoy it. And remember, there is a lot more to my life than just going after Aron.
He does not have a private pilot's license. Or at least in terms of my initial verification, unless this is not his real name, my initial findings are I'm not finding it.
For robbing retail investors or assisting in the crime. Anyway, have a great day. God bless. Enjoy the video.
Is that him? I can't even tell. Is he in the left seat? That's not him, is it? It's a white guy. He doesn't even have a student license, from what I can tell. That was probably a discovery flight. You know? Hey, I'm interested in becoming a private pilot. Okay, come on out. We'll do a discovery flight. You know, we'll get up. We'll let you fly the plane a little bit. You know, see how you feel. Discovery flight. Big deal. All right. Let's see. Hey, Charlotte, how you doing? Flew a 4-seater Cessna, not a big deal. Your words, not mine. I think he was sitting in the right seat with the phone making the video. So he didn't fly it. He was writing. Seems like. And I say it's a discovery flight. All right. So what is the state of this grift anyway? God, it seems it's kind of hard to tell, but I don't see any major changes in really. I'm not really seeing any major changes in anything. I mean, everything is still super bullish as far as YouTube goes. Flying is easy. It's the landing part. FAA pilot reg, no Donnie. Yep. See, Ron, you know what I'm talking about. That's why we have to check these things. And like I said, I'm already there. No records found. So, yep. That's we got the smartest researchers here, I think. On YouTube. I'll go that far. These plane stories are getting to be about the pool and golf cart stories. Bullish until next market crash, and they'll take credit even if they don't get what they want. Right. Well, of course, a market crash is, of course, a squeeze catalyst until it's not. Oh, look, Marantz is talking about housing market, 40 years of data. Good. So CoffeeZilla, he's going after CoffeeZilla, huh? What's he saying about CoffeeZilla?
Hi guys, and good morning. Welcome back to Marantz Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. So I was watching CoffeeZilla this morning. I usually don't watch any other podcasters or YouTubers, but something caught my eye. It was about podcasts, and I didn't even really pay attention to the other videos. But if you guys can get this live stream out to CoffeeZilla, let him see the info that we have for Connect the Dots, and it would help him out with his investigations that he does, right? So I'm just going to...
But the problem is, see, Steven, aka CoffeeZilla, he likes to go off of facts. He likes to go off of fucking facts, okay? Unless he is bad-mouthing GameStop, I don't know. Let's go forward.
Skip with the fast forward 15-second button. Yeah, those guys. And Cast Media would basically work with them as a middleman. They would take some...
I saw Big Boy Radio. There's a whole bunch of people, right? I saw all of them, and I don't even think they know what they're in. But
of course you don't think that they know, because you fucking know everything. What a fucking jackass. God, I can't stand this fucking guy at all. Oh my God.
It's these guys.
Now we're talking about
in television, and that's the Anderson.
What? Peter Goober
partnered up with this individual at many companies, but you know who this?
Private equity, right? Let me guess. Private fucking equity. What a clown! This guy is a fucking muppet. I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't. I just fucking can't. Oh God. I can't. I refuse to. I have more respect for my own brain and everyone's here. I can't. Go watch it on your own if you want to, but no, I can't do it. Ugh. Christ almighty. Record. Oh, record breaking. Let's see. More record breaking FUD. Yeah, record breaking levels of FUD.
Friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. Adam Aron just did a tweet 1 hour ago. He said the head turning early reports are in on Rotten Tomatoes for Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. Critics score 100%. Audience score 100%. Is it really that good, or is she just part of the, elite group that controls everything and they want to make sure that she gets rave reviews? Or is it really that?
That's it. Jason nailed it. Jason fucking nailed it. It's not that she's popular. It's just that she's one of the chosen few. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God.
Good.
I'm going to go back to the beginning.
Did you go see it?
I'm going to shut the fuck up now.
Adam Aron just did a tweet 1 hour ago. He said the head turning early reports are in on Rotten Tomatoes for Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. Critics score 100%. Audience score 100%. Is it really that good, or is she just part of the, you know, elite group that controls everything and they want to make sure that she gets like rave reviews? Or is it really that good? Comment below. Did you go see it? Do you know someone that went to see it? Because I haven't seen it. Is it really good? Comment below. So I've never seen a score where it's an audience score 100 and then a tomato meter score of 100. But like if you look at it, the tomato meter score 21 reviews, audience score 100 plus verified ratings. Okay. Anyway, you look at it, this is really good publicity. Sorry guys. Publicity for AMC theaters. And we saw the stock crash today, probably because of Adam Aron's tweet about him being blackmailed. If you haven't heard about that, you got to watch my videos. I got 2 videos from today in my channel. Watch them about that.
Hold up here.
A lot going on with the upcoming shareholder meeting.
Hold on.
2 videos today, probably because for AMC publicity. Sorry guys. Publicity for AMC theaters. And we saw the stock crash today, probably because of Adam Aron's tweet about him being blackmailed. If you haven't heard about that, you got to watch my videos. I got 2 videos from today in my channel. Watch them about that, okay? A lot going on with the upcoming shareholder meeting. You got to watch those 2 videos from today. Just click on my channel after this. So, let's see what people are saying, like, in here from Adam Aron. I said she's very popular. Hopefully we can get AMC stock moving up. I didn't want to just... The heck was that? I didn't want to just say something negative, like, because I've been saying so much negative. I just wanted to say something positive. So I was like, hopefully we can get the stock moving up. Let's see what other people said.
I mean, Adam Enron's tweet was on Thursday morning at 6:30 a.m. Thursday morning at 6:30 a.m. Let me bring that in here. Just Let me bring that in here momentarily right now. Oops. Let me get that fixed up here. Oh my God, what happened? Ken, is that you? All right. Let's see. Okay, here it is. It's this long ass tweet. By the way, how do you get to be? Do you have to have the check mark? Does that mean that you can write long ass tweets like this, novellas? I don't know. I can barely insult 3 people in a tweet, and then I hit the limit. 6:30 a.m. October 12th, 2023. Well, that was Thursday at 6:30 a.m. Okay. And then we look at the stock, and we'll see. Thursday it was actually up. Thursday it was up. And this orange line here is the S&P 500. In fact, I want to see this not in line form. Oops. It's going to be a little crowded in here, but yeah. So the market was actually down on Thursday. AMC was up, and then they were both down together on Friday. So yeah, I don't know. The tweet came out Thursday morning, and the stock was up that day. So I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, I don't know if we can correlate it the way that he wants to correlate it. I don't think that we can. That's the point. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that AMC...
I shut up now.
Yes, Tards want Adam Aron to start an only... Okay, let's go back. How the stock drop so much after such a good day and huge FOMO? That's true. How did the stock crash today. My guess is from Adam Aron's tweet. Usually when he tweets like that, he crashes the stock, but his tweet was like really very negative for a CEO to get that kind of negative stuff going on and then put it out on a tweet right after we've been pumping for 4 days. Kind of strange to me.
So Lynn, he thinks it's negative. He said it was negative. I mean, we could look at the tweet and read it, but not quite sure about that. Plus, again, came out on Thursday, the stock was up. Explain that one.
And the naked shorts, the blatant manipulation of our stock, the multiple times on the threshold list, mysteriously disappearing with no change in the price action. We're just going to keep looking the other way till your shareholders have bled.
Yeah, the assumption is, oh, there's all these FTDs and it requires buying to clear them. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Not necessarily. So if you were a believer in FTDs as a catalyst, really you shouldn't be, because there's not a lot of evidence. There's not a lot of correlation. There just isn't. Not now. Not in 2022, 2023. We've looked at it. I don't see it. But the reality is, a failure to deliver is just that, is a fail to deliver shares. It doesn't mean that they need to be bought. It does not mean that. It might mean that, but it doesn't mean that. So if you have 40 million FTDs, that's not going to translate to 40 billion buys. It's not going to do that. Okay, I shut up now. For real.
Let's get that. That's not appropriate. Oh, look at this monkey.
He's so cute.
100% is right. 100% on all things AMC. Well, no more deceiving hashtags, huh? You're a criminal. Millions of other retail investors can't wait to meet you in person again. This guy said, get the stock.
That's from a patriotic asshole. That is from someone who calls himself patriotic asshole. You are a criminal. I and other retail investors can't wait to meet you in person again. What does that mean? Is that seems like a thinly veiled threat? What an idiot. What these people are pathetic. These people are fucking pathetic.
Price tanked. Well, yeah, it tanked, and I told you why in my previous 2 videos from today. Watch them after this. I'm so tired of your tweets. Like, when will you investigate FINRA and the manipulation of the brokers?
Oh, come on. Learn how to trade. Learn how to invest. Quit whining. Quit bitching.
Forcing her on us. Still holding 100%. Taylor Swift. Let's see. These guys are just...
Look at those adults.
Supporters. It's kind of gross. This guy says I'm going to be watching.
No. What makes you think they're Adam Aron supporters? They're at the fucking Taylor Swift concert. Clearly, they're Lady Gaga supporters. I mean, this guy's brain dead. This guy's another brain dead fucking retard. Oh my God. What in the fuck?
Watching this in less than an hour. Guys, if you've seen this, comment below. Is it good or not? For real. Like, I'm not going to watch it. I want to know what you guys think. The power of Taylor Swift, says Lucy. About to head to my local AMC to watch it now and buy all the merch. Okay. Well, that's good for AMC. Somebody's cooking up ratings. Probably the same people who's cooking AMC stuff. That's what I was thinking. Okay, guys. Hit like, subscribe, add notifications, share the video with a friend. What do you think about Taylor Swift? Adam Aron just did this tweet. She got a 100% score from the audience and the tomato meter. He tweeted this 1 hour ago. Hit like, subscribe, and notification, share the video with a friend. Keep in mind, I just put up 2 absolutely groundbreaking videos on Adam Aron being black.
Oh, groundbreaking, huh? Well, we better check that out. Groundbreaking videos. Where's the groundbreaking videos? Gold and silver explosion. Oh, okay, right. I'm going to trust you on that. Oh, because you're showing the national debt. Great. what I've learned by being up 125% in a week? What? No, I don't think we need to look at his groundbreaking bullshit. Disney stock will crash. Short it now. That sounds fun. What do you think about that, Manuel?
Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. I have a new stock that I'm going to be shorting possibly tomorrow. I'm giving you a head start before I even short it, okay? It's Disney. And you're like, why would I short Disney? Like, they're just going to keep going up and up and up. That's such a strong company. That's probably what you might be thinking. Really? Let's take a look at Disney, all right? So today it was up 30 cents. Pretty strong, right? Up 30 cents? No, it's not strong. Let's take a look at the week. Now, it's up 4% on the week. That's strong. $3.36. Very strong, right? So what they did was probably crush anyone who opened a short position on Disney. But the time is very close to open a short on Disney. And I'm going to show you why. If you're still here, you're going to learn why, and you're going to agree.
Oh, my God.
Let's take a look at the 1 month. The 1 month is also up $3.23. Wow, that's great. Disney's doing great. I mean, maybe we should buy calls on Disney, right? I'm being sarcastic. I'm telling you to short it. That's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's take a look at...
Well, you just said you were telling us to short it. But you're not a financial advisor. So I can only come to the conclusion that we shouldn't listen to anything that you fucking say and take it with any credence whatsoever. Because you're not a financial advisor, yet you're telling us to short things. Now, it's kind of irresponsible to tell anybody to short anything. And if you notice, we don't tell anybody to do anything here. And in fact, the one thing that I do encourage everyone to do that is essential is to actually look into the reality of situations and question everything. That's what I tell people to do. Question everything. Everything. Especially those things that seem obvious. Because, again, if it's obvious, it's probably obviously wrong. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear his explanation.
The 3 month is down. Oh, wow. The 3 month is down $3.25, 3.68% for 3 months. Okay. And the year is down 12% on the year. We're down $12 per share, $12.59 per year. Look at how we're trending down. Would you take a look at this chart? It's trending down so badly. And you're asking yourself, oh, geez, yeah, that's true. What's going on with Disney? Well, Disney is dead. They're dead. They're done. Their stock's going to crash. I don't know exactly when, but my thought is it's going to crash when they report earnings or prior. It's going to start to crash prior to earnings or at earnings. The earnings are going to be reported on November 9th, I think, around there. Fair value, they're saying, is $145 per share. Yeah, right. Nope. Okay, earnings are on November 8th. So what you want to do right here, take a look. You want to trade options. You want to go all the way to November 10th. So, or even later, man, if you could do like this, if you could do like a real long call, like if you could do like through December, or let's go say through January, that might be a little bit far off. Let's go. All right, let's just make it easy. Did we do it? What did we do even? We want to do a long put. Did I say a call? We're going to do a put. We want to short it. All right, let's go to January 2024. Okay. Now, if you were to short it up through January 2024, a $90 price here. It costs you $735 premium with a max profit of $8,265.
Wow, awesome.
That would be my recommendation. If you want the best chance of making a lot of money, short it at least through 1/19/2024.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's on Robinhood, so
shorter date. I would say at least do the 10th, so you can get those awful earnings in there. And I think they're going to have awful earnings. My opinion. I'm not a financial.
What's the IV look like anyway?
Based on my opinions. Do your own research. All right, so let's take a look. If you do November 10th, $86 price here. It only costs you $365 premium. You can make up to $8,235, technically. So you can make a lot of money.
on that.
Wow. Okay.
The reason I'm saying it's going to
Yeah, that's what we want to know. Why are you doing this? Why? I don't need you to show shitty option contracts. We know how to do that.
Crash or go down is because these reasons I'm about to give you.
Please let it be something about woke. Please let it be something about woke.
They've lost so many subscribers this last 2-3 quarters because of their woke policies.
Oh my God. I swear to God, I did not listen to this beforehand. I swear to fucking God, I did not. I knew it because he's a fucking because he's on that side of things. He's on that side of the retardation spectrum. Oh my God. I feel like I should go to the casino tonight.
Movies are failing. Like if you look up the Disney movies, every movie is basically failed on Disney.
Did he get this recommendation from like an AM talk show, AM radio talk show host? That's what it sounds like. You know? Oh, they're woke. Oh, it sounds like something Joe Rogan would say.
Even if you say, well, basically, this movie or that movie made pretty good money. No, their revenue was pretty good on that particular movie that you're going to reference, but they actually lost money on it, okay? They've lost money on every movie. Nobody's watching these Disney movies anymore, especially in the United States. You know, some of the other countries, they'll do a little better. Their revenue will be higher, but in the United States, they're dead.
Anytime anybody talks about anything in this general of terms, you know that they're full of shit, okay? Or at least it warrants double checking them. I mean, come on. They're done. Yeah, right.
Watching these Disney movies anymore, especially in the United States. You know, some of the other countries, they'll do a little better. Their revenue will be higher.
What a clown.
States, they're dead. Their woke agenda.
Oh my God.
Alternative lifestyle agenda that they're trying to force down everyone's throat.
Force down everyone's throat. Oh my God. It's everything I have right now not to fly off, taking me everything I have right now not to fly off the fucking handle at this clown.
Example, the movie Elemental, which I didn't watch. I protected my family from that. Hopefully you protected your family from that as well.
We should protect your family from you, okay? You are the danger here. Stocks and crypto creep. Oh, I didn't watch it. I just heard about it on Fox News that it was so bad. You fucking idiot.
That's one of many, and pretty much
Elemental
now are woke. So people are canceling.
Yeah, maybe that means that you're just a back assword piece of shit, uneducated fucking loser. Okay? Oh, everything's woke now. Maybe you're just fucking stupid. Maybe you think it's 1955. Maybe you want to live in the 19 fucking sanitized white 19 fucking 50s. What a fucktard. God damn it, I hate people like this. I hate people like this.
There used to be lines in Disney.
Oh my God.
The lines are very short now, and they do it by time. And like you can go on Google and find out wait times, historic wait times. The historic wait times in line at Disney are lower than they've.
Oh, the historic wait. Let's go off the historic wait times. That's a reason to short it.
Really even going to Disney World anymore. They're boycotting Disney World, Disneyland, both of them. The streaming services.
This is the worst analysis I've ever heard.
And their movies are failing one after the other. They're all losing money. All their movies are losing money, okay? So once they report earnings on 11/8, they are going to crash. This is not financial.
Yeah, we'll remember that. We'll remember that you said this.
Opinion. You got a great opinion from a non-financial advisor.
A great opinion. He thinks he's so smart. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, and I'm not giving you financial advice. But let's take a look.
Yes, you are actually. Yes, you are. You're attempting to. Fuck you.
Are the Walt Disney Company's mixed financials the reason for its gloomy performance on the stock market? Then they're trying to say maybe it was the Hollywood strike.
What the fuck?
No, it wasn't. Disney faces renewed pressure from Nielsen after stock hits 9-year low. Yahoo Finance 1 day ago.
Have you noticed that the AMC grifter population has really has been boiled down to the to like the dumbest, most conspiratorially minded losers that you could ever ask for. And I'll include GameStop in that too, so we can throw Marant's rants in there. You got Marant's rants. You got this fucking idiot. You got Al from Boston, and you got Lou. You have that new kid with a drone. You know, you got Thomas James. You got Zero Data. I mean, these people are retarded. You have Ryan Hodges, the kitchen remodeling guy. You got Avi. He's been wrong consistently. You got Phil, I am a retard, for real. You got Donahue George. There's Tommy Jim, Tom James. You got the butcher of portfolios, Os Blunts. It really is the bottom of the barrel. It is the worst of the worst. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Also, they've cut the rating. Many professionals have cut the rating, the stock rating. So it's not just me. It's not just me saying, oh, Disney's going to go down, you know, because they're woke. No, they are going down. They have been going down. I just showed you what the last 12 months is.
What?
But look at this, down $12.59 on the year. Why? They're woke policies.
They're woke policies.
Lifestyle.
Oh, the dry concrete guy. Yeah, right. Teddy Zane. Right. Yes, I'm gonna Jesus Christ. Like, these people are just, I mean, the simple fact that they can have a platform like this, it's just mind numbing. It is mind numbing. Wow. Jesus.
That they force down your throats.
They don't force it down your throat. You just don't watch it then. Or realize, hey, that's a movie. It doesn't mean that I have to agree with some philosophy that I don't even really understand, but I just don't like it because I don't like gay people, and I don't like people that are different than me. I don't like people that don't wear ugly glasses. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is not, so this is what it means to be a fucking supposedly a Christian these days? I'm sorry, but you're fucking retarded. That's not what it is. Oh my God.
Alternative lifestyle that they force down your throats. Families don't want it. You know,
what?
They don't want to bring their kids to a movie and have someone force an alternative lifestyle down their throat and put it right in your faces.
What do you?
That's not what Disney's supposed to be about. So not only,
in your opinion, let's throw narcissist in there too, because clearly what he thinks that Disney should be doing is right. It's more important than what anyone else thinks that Disney should be doing, including Disney themselves. Get a fucking clue, dude. You have no clue about business. You have zero clue about fucking business. Business does not care about woke. Okay? You know, like, these people have no clue. No clue. And this clown couldn't even run a lemonade stand. Much less an optical department of a fucking Walmart. Oh my God, you got to be fucking kidding me. This is absurd.
the parks failing, their streaming services are failing, and their movies are failing epically. They're in serious trouble. But, you know, they're trying to disguise it with stuff like this. Oh man, we're rolling. We're up 4% a week. Look at this, right? Wow, we're up 4% on the month. Wow, Disney's doing great. No, they're not. Look at the 3-month. They're down 3.8%.
I mean, that, you know, Ron, it may be true. It's an insult to my gay friends, though, to say that. So, but you know, like, oh my God, wow.
Look at the year. They're down 12.9%.
Kind of like gossip in a way.
59 cents per share down on the year. And you can see the slope. You can see the massive failure trend. Okay. And it's going to get much worse for Disney.
Oh, the massive failure trend. How does it compare to the market, Jason? Let's see. I don't know. let's see. Year to date, how does it compare with the market? I'm not actually sure. Let's find out together. Actually, it's going to be easier actually just to look at them separately probably, or just put them next to each other. How about that? Put them next to each other. Get this off here. God damn fucking retards, man. I swear to God. Everything linked. Okay, except for the ticker. So let's do SPY over here, and we'll do Disney here, and we'll go year to date. And we'll go, should be the same, but we'll just go year to date and put it on percentage. Of course, it always shifts it over when you put it on percentage, so. Okay, the S&P is up 12%. Disney itself is down 5%. I mean, not really that surprising because of what you call it. Oh yeah, shit tech. I had to think there for a second. Oh, what I call shit tech, overvalued tech. What about the what is it? The RSP? Is that the equal weight? What about the equal weighted S&P? So it's underperforming the equal weighted S&P by about 4%. So so yeah, it's down. But I mean, shit, a lot of things are down. A lot of things are down. Do I think it's because of woke? Was that why Coca-Cola is down 16, almost 17% year to date? Is it because of Coca-Cola's woke policies? You know, I doubt it. I doubt it.
As soon as they report earnings, it's going to be bad. It's going to be a bloodbath, okay? So open your puts now, your short positions now. You're going to make a lot of money. And I just ask this. Please remember me. There's a super thanks on the bottom. When you
there's
cash on this, and you will, just remember me, and please go down there and do a super thanks for me, okay? You can do that for me. I'd be grateful. All right, friends? All right. Hit like, subscribe. Add
$500?
Talk to you soon.
What the fuck?
Great day.
As an added bonus, the above public comment will be published on your behalf. So I could write in here like, wow, this was the worst analysis ever. I'm going to see Elemental with my husband and our 2 gay children. Thanks. I mean, should I do it? Should I do it? Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I'm not because I don't have the money, not because just I'm lazy. I don't feel like putting my credit card information in. Market I hear is going down tomorrow, but that's just gossip. Let's check the futures because we do have that up here. Let's see. Well, so far, the market appears to be up about what does that say? About 0.3% on the S&P. And now this is just the futures. It's just now on Sunday, so it's not going to be representative of anything probably. We've got the NASDAQ up 0.36, and we've got the Dow Jones up about 0.2%. Let's see, we have crude oil of the light sweet variety down almost 0.5%. We have natural gas down about 2.5%. Well, that's great. Fantastic. We have gasoline futures holding steady, but down about 0.15. We had the VIX futures down/flat at 0.5%. We have bonds. What is this? The 10-year. We have the 10-year note about unchanged. And we have the dollar, which is, the most important deal here probably. The dollar's down. So dollar down, stocks up. That's what we see. Now, I, well, see, I would probably have a downside bias at this point. Lest I be accused of being a perma bear. But seeing the futures pop up and kind of drift up like this, it's a good candidate for a gap and crap. What is the reasoning for the market to go up? I don't know. I do not fucking know. Nobody knows. There is no reason. It's all fake. It's all fucking fake. Electronic trading. I'm half kidding, but it is all electronic trading. There's no humans involved. All right, let's see here. A couple more videos and we'll get the heck out of here. Any requests, any suggestions, anything? I do that so I won't talk. Iran mentioned that they aren't getting involved in the war. Oil should go down. Is there not something coming out tomorrow? Scotty is a cabal of one. Yes. Something coming out tomorrow as far as data, economic data? Well, let's check. You think AMC really pops tomorrow? Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. No, I don't think AMC really pops tomorrow. I don't recall saying that. I mean, you can ask people in the chat what they think, or they could, chime in, but I don't see that, how that would be. Let's see. Empire State Manufacturing Index. I don't know that that really matters too much. Not really much tomorrow. Tuesday, you got retail sales. These numbers should be down, I would imagine. Industrial production, manufacturing production. Those numbers would likely be down, I would think. Wednesday, you get mortgage data, housing data, building permits, and some energy stuff. Thursday, you get jobless claims. There's also a bunch of Fed speakers thrown in here too, because I guess we'll be going into the blackout period for too long, because the Fed meeting is coming up in a couple weeks, right? Friday, there's nothing. So yeah, nothing really tomorrow. Retail and production stuff on Tuesday. Housing and energy stock stuff on Wednesday, and jobless claims on Thursday. It's about it for this week. Charles Schwab earnings should suck, but the banks didn't, so who knows? I think AMC gets up to 11 tomorrow. Complete reversal of the crap Friday. Okay, sure. Why do you think that? I mean, dare I ask? Besides the fact that you want it to. Taylor Swift, right? Taylor Swift. She changed the face of movies forever. Except she didn't. But okay. So Disney, short candidate? I don't know. We have people in chat here who are long Disney. I mean, shit, look at that. I mean, that stock looks battered and bruised to me. You're going to go short now? Really, you're going to go short now? I'm not seeing it. Just based on the chart. And I have never really looked at this chart in much detail ever. Hmm. I guess the actors are still on strike, aren't they? The actors are still on strike. I know because the writer's strike has been resolved, but I think the actor's strike is still active, right? Ah, I knew it. I knew it was going to be Taylor Swift. I knew it. The way the deal was done is a game changer for the industry. Yes, Taylor Swift's father calling Adam Aron up is a game changer. Okay, all jokes aside, it's not a game changer, and I'll tell you why. The only genre of films that this will work for is this concert films. That's the only thing it will work for. You're not going to see movies distributed this way. You're not going to see movies distributed this way. Think about it. How would you? Who produces movies? Think about the entire production process of a movie versus rolling into a concert with a few cameras and taping it and doing some editing and it's ready to go out. It is anything but a game changer. I think it's a complete fad, first of all. AMC is not going to be distributing movies because they don't produce movies. And the entities, the institutions, the companies that produce movies, they already know how to distribute movies. So, but sure, yeah, it's a game changer. Let's see what we got on Disney fundamentals here. I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm going off of like facts and common sense. I don't see anything that points to the fact that this is a game changer for anything. I mean, if you can name a couple reasons, um, well, if they don't need distribution because they're funded, then what would AMC have to do with them? Stars back their own projects sometimes? No. I mean, not, not, and if they do, you're talking about like art house films and stuff like that, which will make no money for AMC anyway. So, I mean, I appreciate the effort, but you're going to have to come up with something better than that. That's not convincing. Now, I do appreciate the effort, but like I said, I mean, that's just not the way it's done. Besides, your opening day on Taylor Swift was 39 million. Now, we looked at Box Office Mojo earlier. We looked at what happens. Well, first of all, this was 17th in terms of gross this weekend. So 17. Even Mission Impossible beat it. Okay. So there's that. This is 17 down from the top, which was Barbie. But beyond that, if you just go to Taylor Swift, I mean, we had to see what the numbers came in from yesterday. It's not showing Saturday yet. It's just showing Friday. But generally speaking, your Friday releases, that's the highest grossing for the whole movie, is the first weekend. But sometimes movies come out on Wednesdays and then it's down and then it ramps up for that weekend. So let's just, for the sake of argument, say that this is the peak, 39 million. It's only going to go down from here. It's only going to go down from here. It's not record breaking. This is not record breaking. Sorry to say. I'm just going off of the numbers. It's anything but record breaking. the Saturday numbers were higher on Saturday. Show me the Saturday numbers. I don't have them. But either way, whether it was Friday or Saturday, next weekend is going to be lower than this weekend. Does that make sense? Next weekend's numbers will be lower than this weekend's numbers. Hey, Model 3 dude. Yeah. I mean, you can believe whatever you want, but all right. He might be a little late, but he's in the house. Hey, I appreciate it, Model 3 dude. What's up? Disney. Slowing revenue growth. Okay. Higher gross profit. This is, yeah, I mean, this is not great here. Ah, fuck. They've got $11.5 billion on cash on hand. Maybe they could lend some of that to AMC, let them pay off the debt, and they'd still have $6 billion. Why not? Come on, Bob. 101 billion in debt. See, oh my God, look, AMC's in better shape. AMC's in better shape. Well, 97, do the math. Oh, wow. Wow, we got a feisty one here. We got a feisty ape. Let me say it again. Next weekend will be lower than this weekend. I don't care whether it was Friday or Saturday. Throw the numbers away for a minute. Next weekend will be lower. So you're at your peak right now. Yes? Yes. Not record breaking. Sorry. No record was broken unless you want to sit there and say, well, it was the highest pre-sales for any concert film ever. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Nobody cares. It just doesn't matter. All right. You could have fooled me with that game changer stuff, but whatever. Okay. The creative investor has breaking news. AMC popcorn in stores? Who cares? Oh my God. Sheila and Frank Thrills and Chills popcorn bucket, $14.99 at AMC theaters. Wow, great. It's fantastic. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. All right. Creative investor, and then I'm gone.
A breaking news update for all AMC stock investors, and this
oh boy,
one you need to watch as soon as possible. Okay, so
we are watching it. Well, we need to watch it. Thank you for telling me that I need to watch the video that I've already fucking clicked on. Jesus Christ!
We do have
this guy have to sell his neon sign. He had to liquidate his neon sign, I guess.
Breaking news on AMC stock, as well as this war in Israel, a possible intervention.
And you know what, Model 3 dude? Fortunately for them, they don't have to see it at an AMC theater because it's not an exclusive deal. It's not an exclusive deal, and at least where we are here in the Northeast Ohio area, if one wanted to go see the Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert movie film, chances are, you didn't go to an AMC because we have like 2 AMCs in this area. So chances are you went to a Regal, a Cinemark, or even one of the smaller boutique theaters in the area. But chances are that you didn't go to an AMC because we don't have AMC. We have 2 AMCs up in the whole of our area. It could pass Joker as the greatest open in October? What are you talking about? Greatest open in October? Okay. Awesome. Cool, I guess.
With Iran getting involved in this situation, the U.S. sending another strike carrier.
Oh God.
With about
nothing is worse than these fucking retards talking about fucking geopolitics. Iran. Jesus fuck.
2,000 Marines and expeditionary force close to the border with Israel that could respond rapidly to any developing situation. You can't make this up. We have it all for you here in this video. First things first, you need to hit the like button. Second thing, you need to subscribe. Third thing, you need to comment down below and or share this video with.
You are a fucking ape. You are an ape. Don't even fucking sit there and tell me that you're not a fucking ape. You are giving me ape talking points. You are an ape. There's nothing, don't be ashamed of it. Don't think you can come in here. Don't think you can come in here and throw ape talking points and then say you're not an ape. You are a motherfucking ape. You have just proven yourself as an ape. AMC has not destroyed rights. They have not destroyed rights. No, they haven't. False. And make money on the outsourcing. Yeah, they make a small amount. A small amount. By their own admission, they make less than they make on typical films. They said that. But no, we don't know the full story. AMC profits on Cinemark showings. A very small amount. Very small amount. But see, only an ape would be concerned with that. Get the fuck out of here. You're a clown.
With someone else that needs to hear it. So I want to get into this situation, all of the breaking news, but first things first, I want to talk about why this is important again.
AMC does not have exclusive rights. I mean, I don't know what you mean by this. Exclusive rights. I don't really know what you mean by exclusive rights. The film is showing in all theaters, not just AMC theaters. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, or if you're saying that AMC has the right to distribute it. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares who has the contractual right to distribute it? It's showing in every theater, like every other movie does. AMC, there is nothing exclusive about this, except that AMC collects a small amount. So again, you're giving me ape talking points, and there's nothing exclusive about it for AMC, except that there is a title card that says AMC distribution. Wow, does that make you feel good? AMC is a distributor now. But it's not playing exclusively at AMC theaters. That's what people mean when they say exclusive. And there are apes who believe that it's only playing at AMC. I don't know how they could still be believing that now. Maybe they realized it. But like I said, it's not exclusive. And you're going to come back and say, well, the distribution deal, who fucking cares? It's playing at every theater. It's playing at every theater. And in my region, there are more non-AMC theaters than AMC theaters. That means that in my area, more money is being made by all of the other theaters than AMC is making. That's what that means. So, like, the notion that somehow the box office equals AMC, that's an ape narrative. It's an ape narrative. It's not true. All right, that's all. I'm done. I'm done with the Taylor Swift thing. So just, save your keystrokes on that. But this doesn't matter. It's not a game changer. It's not going to change shit. It's not going to change shit. Remember when Zoom rooms were going to change everything? Oh, Zoom rooms. I don't want to drive to the office, so let's drive to the AMC theater and have a meeting. That was a game changer. AMC accepting cryptocurrency, that was a game changer too. There have been so many game changers. The game has changed so many times, yet they're still losing. That's crazy. All right. I don't want to listen to this guy talk about geopolitics. I can't not fucking listen. All right. All right.
Immediately, then there could be far-reaching consequences.
Shut the fuck up.
Or cause ricocheting.
All right. Can we just hear about AMC, please?
Some kind of dirty bomb out there that the world doesn't know about. Those far-reaching consequences, those ricocheting consequences. Well, that could be energy. Now, for Saudi Arabia, for an Iran, if they restrict the flow of oil, it doesn't hurt them all too much because they don't consume that much.
What does this have to do with AMC? Come on.
Now, I do want to share this with you. It says, the Iranian foreign minister says, quote,
I'm sorry.
Among the mission, essential task for Iran is that more U.S. warplanes are being sent to the region. This says the movement of the warplanes from the 400.
Great. Why would I come to it? Why would I come to this clown's channel to get this information? To get second, third-hand mainstream media articles that have been tweeted out? It makes no sense. Why would anybody come to this channel for that?
Out about 4 hours.
I don't care what your opinion is.
Obviously not enough to
and you shouldn't care about my opinion either.
Completely destroy Hamas, and that is what Israel really needs to do now. Just leaving.
Wow, he's really pro-Israel. Wow. Yes, they need to destroy all of the Palestinians.
It's hard to get there in this hour tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting rate. And just
we're not going to comment on that. You don't want us to comment on that.
The situation goes.
We're not going to.
40% based off.
Here we go.
Bad it gets. The worst possible.
So you got to go 2/3 of the way through this fucking bullshit video before he starts talking about this.
How the situation goes. We'll see how bad it gets. The worst possible scenario could be the NASDAQ down 20, 30, 40% based off of this. The Fed cutting.
That would be a bad scenario. He said that would be the worst case scenario. Okay. I mean, shit.
Rates doing, probably not even quantitative easing at that point because investors are going out and buying the bonds, causing yields to fall anyways. This could end up being a positive thing for the markets, but it could take some time. And, it could take a lot more red before that ultimately does happen, guys. So there is that. Wanted to get that out the way for you. AMC stock on Friday. You seen was
let's get that out of the way.
Down 13.64%. This was first day the Taylor Swift concert film was actually in theaters. So strange, actually, what happened on Friday to AMC.
Not really, because again, the stock price does not reflect now. Does not reflect current activity. So here we have another person who's trying to correlate daily news and business events with the stock price. And why did it go down? Why did it go up? And you just don't, nobody knows that. There is no answer. There is no way to know that. Why did it go down? Because there was more aggressive selling than buying. That's why. That's the only thing that we can say with certainty. There was more aggressive selling than buying. So the price went down. As far as why that's the case, I mean, the stock market is looking into the future. It's looking into the future by 3 to 30 months, somewhere in that range. Right, to the expectations. And it's being discounted to now. So, presumably we could say perhaps the outlook, for whatever reason, because we don't know, perhaps the outlook is less rosy than we thought it was. That's about it. It's not because of Taylor Swift. But that makes a good headline. Makes an easy video topic. But I mean, it's pretty superficial, pretty not sophisticated, pretty, surface level. All right.
AMC was down about 1% in after hours as well. Again, that fear move. Investors bought bonds, even though inflation expectations on the 1 and the 5 year went dramatically higher on Friday. Investors did not care. They bought TLT like nobody's business, and yields did fall, especially on the long end of the curve. Now, if you take a look at GLD is a lot more concerning. GLD was up 3.21% in regular trading on Friday, was up 0.26% in after hours trading. Believe it or not, you have not seen a 3% day on GLD. Well, this day, you ended up closing during the peak of the banking crisis on March 8th, only up 2.74%. At one point, you were up 4-ish%, but you did not close there. So this was the highest close on GLD since the bottom of the Rona crash. Back here, on March 23rd, gold was up 4.42%, and on March 24th, gold was up almost 5%. Besides that, I mean, you haven't seen gold up that much in almost 4 years. So when gold reacts like that, it's a sign that a lot of people are very, very fearful. So go ahead and keep that in mind. I think that will be significant to watch in this upcoming week and could really drive the markets, into a state of fear, into a state of panic, or potentially, level out the situation. If the invasion does not happen and some of the rhetoric does die down, maybe more food and water is sent in, or food and water energy is actually restored to Gaza. I think that would soothe the markets over a little bit right now. The breaking news for AMC stock is this: Taylor Swift's Eras Tour is the highest grossing domestic concert film ever.
Wow, what an amazing record to break. Who fucking cares? Who cares? Everything has to break a record. Everything has to be the best, biggest, fastest, whatever est, the superlative of whatever. No, it doesn't. Some things aren't, okay? And you can make up whatever you want to tell yourself, or the news can make up, and mainstream media can call anything whatever they want to. But at the end of the day, this was the 17th highest grossing weekend of the box office. Highest grossing domestic concert film or not, it was the 17th highest fucking weekend this year. That's not a record. That is not a record. And you can make up whatever fake categories you want, but it's not a record.
Says Taylor Swift's Eras Tour concert film tallied between 95 million to 97 million during its opening weekend, according to distributor AMC Entertainment. It is the highest opening concert film of all time, and the highest grossing domestic release of a concert film ever. Around 4.8 million people were estimated to have attended the film over the weekend, with an average ticket price of $20.75. Now, the average ticket price today, we'll go ahead and look it up.
$20.75.
Average ticket price, I believe it's like $17 around there. Yeah, look at that. $10.90.
Well, that's not true. That was 2022. That was 2022. I mean, that's not accurate, is it? No, I won't not apologize to anybody, first of all, because I've never sit here. I don't make predictions on the stock. Certainly not short term. And I never said it wouldn't pop tomorrow. Well, actually, I did. I said I don't think it will. But, you got me confused with somebody who cares about you, to be quite frank. You got me confused with somebody who gives a shit. I mean, you want to convince yourself. Oh, it was Ron who said it won't. You want to convince yourself that you're right. Fine. I'm not in the business of stoking egos. I'm not in the business of promising anything. So no, I mean, you're a bit out of line there. In fact, you've been a bit out of line through this whole exchange, in my opinion, but whatever. If it breaks Joker record, what what Joker wreck? What is Joker? I don't even know what you're talking about. What is Joker? There's no movie this year called Joker. Is there? I don't know what that means. And it doesn't matter if it breaks a record for Joker. I don't know. I'm whatever.
Huh? So, yeah, people were spending money like crazy at AMC. This is probably going to be really good news coming tomorrow for AMC. We'll see how everything does hash out. Again, it's hard to weigh the benefits to this and the drag on the markets, what kind of effect that would have to AMC. I imagine, although the markets are probably going to be negative, AMC stock could be quite positive based off
Oh,
this.
yeah. Yeah, that's why.
The average ticket price or per patron, visitor to AMC. So that should be some really good news.
Well, you just confused two numbers there because is that what he was looking at? Revenue per patron? Or was he looking at ticket price? Because those are two different things. Two different things, bruh. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't care. I mean, that last message that was just deleted. Joker is the highest grossing movie in October in history. Congratulations. Who cares? A dumb concert movie is going to overtake it, but hey, who cares? I mean, yeah, who does care? It doesn't matter. You're an ape and you won't even admit it. That's the real thing that I took from that whole exchange. You're an ape among a bunch of people who aren't, that are calling out the ape's ignorance, and you don't want to be an ape around us. You don't want to say you're an ape, but you're throwing out ape talking points. Yeah, that's a weak fucking ape. You are a weak ape. You need to work on that. Go read some of Adam Aron's tweets before you go to bed. Go look at your AMC popcorn tin collection and your NFTs. It'll make you feel better, especially as AMC, continues to slide down, probably tomorrow. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Who in the fuck knows? No, I think you're in the wrong place. I think you're in the wrong place. Bye. I mean, that's a prime example of somebody who needs to just shut the fuck up and listen. Now, I am fairly patient, usually. And, I could go along with a little bit, but we've moved on from that topic. Yeah, the apes were never good at reading a room. They can't read a room. The most self-unaware group ever. But, and the thing is, the shit that we talk about here, this is like grown up real shit, okay? I'm sorry. It's just, it is not about, well, anyway.
Anyway, it's hard to weigh the benefits to this and the drag on the markets, what kind of effect that would have to AMC. I imagine, although the markets are probably going to be negative, AMC stock could be quite positive based off this. That's almost double the average ticket price or per patron.
I don't know how that to me is bad logic right there. That's pretty poor logic. Because the total amount, the gross amount that was taken in. Who cares what the ticket price was? Besides, it's not just AMC. I mean, is this guy under the impression that it's only being shown at AMC theaters? I don't know. Maybe that's why. All right.
Visitor to AMC. So that should be some really good news. Excited to bring that to you. Wouldn't surprise me if AMC stock is up a lot and the markets are down a lot. That kind of relationship that we had seen for a long time, where if the markets were down, AMC was up, that might actually come back. We'll just have to wait and see how everything does hash out. If you take a look at the ortex data, these numbers are phony baloney, but you do have a short score of 58, 170.
Ooh, a short score of 58. So sit there and pump this thing and tell people, God, short score of 58. Who cares? You know, it was 70, 80, whatever it was previously and made no difference. Now it's 58. It makes no difference. Now, the numbers, phony baloney? No, I don't think they're phony baloney. Of course, you're going to say they're phony baloney if you think that the short interest is actually higher than it is. But I mean, look, boy, they changed the whole interface, didn't they? Oh, on the beta this isn't even the beta platform. Wow, the short value, the short interest, the total short interest is 626 million. Wow. I mean, of course, they're going to point to the 28% short interest and say that it's super high and blah, 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 whatever.
Might actually come back. We'll just have to wait and see again how everything does hash out. If you take a look at the ortex data, these numbers are phony baloney, but you do have a short score of 58, $170.45 million currently worth of short positions, 7.84% estimated short interest.
Oh, actually, it's only 100. See, like, God, is there any way for ortex for their shit to be like less fucking clear? To be more confusing, to be laid out in a fucking more visually autistic way. You got to be kidding me. What the fuck?
Out on loan at 11.35%, shares out on loan 22.44 million, days to cover 1.3, cost to borrow 1.94, and utilization of 47.05. So that's going to do it for this video. In the next video, we're going to be going over, what I actually expect from AMC this week, what I think AMC could do to the upside, to the downside. Are we going to trade flat? All of that. We are also going to get into the economic data that you need to know for this week in the next video. Hit the
Oh, great. We will be sure not to catch that one. Can anyone explain the adjusted premium for put options for puts expiring October 20th? What do you mean by adjusted premium? What is meant by that? And by the way, this is what we're looking at in the futures right now. Still going higher. I mean, you got shorts closing and all kinds of stuff right now. So, I don't expect that to, well, I don't know what I expect. I have no expectations, actually. Never mind. Two sets of options expiring, 2 sets of options on Fidelity for this week. That's correct. I see them here too. And there are a few other expirations that have those as well. Okay. 65 cents on an $8 strike put. I don't know which one it is. Probably the second one, right? No, it must be the first one. I am seeing 13 cents on that one, and on the other set, I'm seeing 6.95. So it has to be the first ones, right? These. What's the question? Besides explaining it, can you ask a more direct question? Can you ask a yeah, can you rephrase your question? I'm not sure, I don't understand what you're asking. Why was it adjusted? I am on current, right? I'm not on. I thought I know it can't start with a dash. I didn't start it with a dash. There we go. I wasn't on the right contract before. Okay. We go to daily. Okay, here it is. So are you talking about when the reverse split happened back here in August last year? This adjustment? If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. I'll say that. Model 3 dude says you'll be burned on that bet. I mean, I'm looking at the chart, the chart of the option price here. There was a volume of 15,000 of these traded on Friday, according to that. And that shows up here as well. On Friday, there was an open interest of about 9,000. We'd have to see Monday, tomorrow, what happens there. AMC, itself, of course, was down on Friday. So, oh, now I lost that symbol. So here, check this out, right? AMC was down on Friday. If you had, see, from Thursday to Friday, that contract hit a low of 2 cents on Thursday. And on Friday, it topped out at 20 cents. So that's an 18-cent rise at the top, right? But it closed at 12 cents. It's saying here. And $12 bid, $13 ask. 12-cent ask, 13-cent bid. I'm sorry. 12-cent bid, 13-cent ask. There we go. Right? That's what we see here. Buy for 13, sell for 12. Okay. Or if you're on payment for order flow, you might get it for 12.5. You might get it for 12.5, maybe. Okay. So yeah, if you had bought it on Thursday for let's not even say 2 cents, let's just say 3, 4, and dumped it on Friday, you could have made a lot of money. Could have 4x your money. You could have quadrupled your money. Now, but I still don't really understand the question. Let me clean up this chart a little bit. And let me add something to this. So this white line is going to be our AMC. This is AMC, the stock. And the candles are this $8 put. So we see the correlation that we should see. We see we see the AMC stock price going up through this period here. Let's just say from, I don't know, October 5th onward, we see that the stock price going up. So we see that $8 put contract going down. That makes sense, right? Then we see we see the stock hit this peak here at whatever it was, nearly $11 or whatever on Thursday. And we see the put at the lowest level. And then we see the next day, from one day to the next, we see the stock go down. Stock go down from 11 to 9. That's $2. It's a $2 fall, right? Is that correct? I don't know if that's correct or not. Because I'm on this weird option chart. That seems like a lot, but wow. Wow. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it is. Okay. I think it gapped down and then it went down, so. Okay, and you were on an option contract. Let me go to think back. Let's think back to Thursday. This simulated trade-off here. Put in AMC. So Thursday, we put it off, take off the spread. Thursday, yeah, it's showing it was like 3-4 cents right here. 3-4 cents with a delta of 4 cents, with a delta of 4 basically. And then on Friday, it closed at 12 cents, 12 cents, 13 cents with a delta of 14. Let's see. I think the price will go up, and I saw 2 sets of put options, and the one for $8 seems rather safe for 1 week. I feel like I can make a lot of money. Well, if you think the price will go up, you don't want to be buying puts, right? So that's the first thing. You want to be looking at call options if you think the price will go up. Now, if you think the price will go down, then you want to be buying put options. Now, you could also, if you are bearish on a stock, you could sell put options, but that's going to require a lot of collateral, and I wouldn't be, necessarily advising selling any options if you are new to it. So you'd want to buy call options, but I wouldn't advise that either. So if you think the stock will go up, I don't know why you're looking at $8 puts. That's not really telling you anything about anything else, in other words. So maybe you're thinking, oh, that contract is really cheap, so it means that the stock is going to go up somehow. I don't think we can infer that. I don't think that's really something that we can take out of this. Right? So mean, all the puts gained value on Friday. I mean, from Thursday to Friday, that contract closed up 200%. It's 200% higher than it was on Thursday. So if you I'm still really confused on the question. So I don't know if anybody can interpret that and tell me what is being asked here. I'm happy to look at it, but I literally don't understand what's being asked. Because if you think the stock's going to go up, you're in the wrong section. You want to be looking at call options. Put options gain value as the stock goes down, right? So, okay. Creative Investor said something about them buying the bonds up and pushing the yields up. I don't know what the hell he was talking about there. It was a creative take, I guess. Very creative. Have you ever checked out Ace in the Hole on Stock Info? No, never heard of it. Is it a YouTube channel or? I don't listen to anybody when it comes to Stock Info. I just, there's just no, and maybe about general stuff about the market, but specific advice, not really interested in. But this one, Chat GPT says this stock could go to 4,000 plus. Oh, great. That is not a good. Shorts are panicked. Is this one that we need to look at from a grifter standpoint, or is this an actual? Oh, okay, all right. See, I was treading lightly because I thought you were actually, making a suggestion like, oh, I like this guy, and I don't want to crush anybody's, friend or anything, but there's never been a better time for a squeeze. Shorts are panicked. I'm drawn to this one right here. Wow, dramatic music.
Guys, today, obviously, price-wise, not fun.
Third word of the video. He said, obviously. The people who've been here for any length of time will understand what I'm talking about when I say that. That's not a good sign. Boy.
Guys,
One,
today,
two,
obviously,
three.
price-wise.
Third word. The third word.
Not fun.
I love it.
Not fun, but
I'll shut up.
Columbus Day, banks are closed. There's so much manipulation going on today. Finger 64. I think it was 64% traded.
Oh my God!
Today, that's nuts. And then
what?
60% short percentage again. So it just manipulated as.
So what you're saying is that retail bought a lot of shares in Finger. That's what you just said. That's what he just said. By calling out the dark pool percentage and calling out the short volume percentage, both of those are metrics of retail buying activity. So you just said that it's being manipulated. So you're saying that retail is manipulating the stock. That's what you just said. I don't think that's what he meant to say because he doesn't know. Wow, this is a great one, Charlotte. Thanks a lot. Oh boy.
It was all get out. Didn't break a million in volume way down, and yet they're just doing everything they can to manipulate that price. Ham says that he thinks that the dark pool is because they're trying to cover in the dark pool. Here's the thing, though. That still will eventually hit the market price, okay? It doesn't stay there forever. it allows them to buy time in the price action in the market.
Oh, is that what it does? Oh, okay. It allows them to buy time.
Short numbers tomorrow. That's going to be fascinating. And then we also know we're on the verge of finger earnings when all this is bottled up and tight right now in finger. You can tell it is easily seen. The like I said.
Oh, it's obvious, huh? Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, what is so? I mean, what is? Looks like it's probably. I mean, I would say just based on the chart only, and say it's probably going to go down from here. But what is so amazing about this chart? Because it went up to 17. It's currently at under 7. So response to short seller report. Okay. Capybara research. Finger motion, a serial case of stock promotion that will end in shareholder dilution, $1 target. Oh man, this is yeah, I love this. Has been flagged by OTC markets in the past. Counting gimmicks, of course. Eroding gross margins, cash burn. Yeah, see, this is what short sellers do. This is what short sellers do right here. No path to profitability. I'm not going to read all this, but I love these type of reports. Love them.
Volumes down, markets were closed today, or not markets were closed, banks were closed today, short percentage way up, dark pool trading going on. It's crazy. And then on GTII, it's like no volume whatsoever.
Sounds like
is wild. Over the weekend.
Sounds like what they were saying about AMC in 2021.
And we see TD showing bid and ask at like 127, all this craziness going on, which should never happen on the weekend in any stock, let alone OTC, because there's no after hours or pre-market OTC. So the manipulation is ramping up. And that tells us that they're scared. That tells us that they're losing. They've lost control.
Oh.
GTI percentage today was only 18%. That's nothing. This stock is just sitting there now waiting to explode. We know the dividends coming
because that's what stocks do. They just wait to explode.
That's extremely exciting. So who knows what's going to happen the rest of the week? Now the banks are open. Stock market today was surprisingly up, which nobody expected because of all the war going on. But then again,
that's exactly why you don't listen to other people, to be honest. I can't even get the short volume for this because it's OTC. I don't even know where to get it. Don't even know where to get it.
The stock market loves bad news. It's like these are not good people. These are people that just interested in making
come
money.
on,
warmongers, a lot of them. Because
welcome to capitalism, dude. Come on. I mean, yeah, the stock market goes up in a very short term on a day when the fucking bond market and banks are closed. And they're terrible people that are only interested in making money. Well, yeah, it's the fucking stock market. What are you doing there? Oh, are you one of the people that's there to change the world? We're going to change the world. We're going to clean up the markets. We're going to make it fair. Get the fuck out of here.
Because they're only seeing bottom dollar. And this atrocities going on in the Middle East right now are just awful. It's like I can barely follow much on Twitter. It's just so heartbreaking what's going on over there on both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to comment.
So I'm not telling you guys one way or the other. I think there's way more going on.
No, I don't care.
In the Middle East.
I don't care.
Here, but Israel also does terrible.
I don't care.
Innocence to be spared.
Shut up.
On fire.
Shut the fuck up.
Coming on tonight is just to talk about that, to talk about how we are perfectly primed right now, despite all that's going on, despite all the distractions, despite all the awfulness.
Oh, so he's going to pivot to say he just talked about the atrocities and all that shit. I'm not here to talk about that. But, and Wall Street is a bunch of greedy pigs who, you know, the stock market went up on a day when there's this new war. Now he's going to pivot to saying that there's never a better time for a squeeze. Does anybody see the incongruency here? Does anybody see what I see? God, okay.
We are in this really good place where we could actually change our lives to prepare for whatever's coming. And I just think it's a God-given gift. I think it's a blessing we're in this, a blessing this community, a blessing these opportunities. And I'll
agree with that, but not for the reason that he thinks. I'll agree with that it's, you know, that it's a gift from the universe. Let's call it that. But probably not because you're going to be rich, though. Probably not.
Probably not. Believe, unless something significant changes in the next few days, I think we're right there. I think we're right there. I think we could wake up any morning now and it going nuts. Because not only have we already
joined this channel, you can join this channel. You can join all these channels. What the fuck? Where is it?
Obviously trying to get out of them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click away from it, but
I think we're right there. I think we could wake up any morning now and it going nuts. Because not only have we already come to this place where these stocks are, people are obviously trying to get out of them. They don't even look the same, guys, as they looked a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. They're not trading the same. Everything is shifted in these stocks.
That doesn't mean it's going to go up. It doesn't mean that it's...
And on top of that, major opportunities for catalysts coming up. Univest still hasn't bought in. Why not? Why? They usually run fast. I can't say for sure, but maybe it's earnings. Well, earnings is coming in a week. It's coming either this week or next week. And so maybe that's it. Maybe that's finally they hit the gas. I don't know. GTI dividend. It's right here. We made it this
far. Dividend.
It sucks. The time we all wanted it to go faster, but think about this. It's next Monday. We should all have 10% more shares. At least most of us who've been here. 10% more shares of what we had in April, free. And that not only can that be a catalyst.
Where does that come from? Free?
Those shares are going to squeeze. Along with it, they can run with it, common shares, and so that's just more money for everybody. It's sometimes.
Where's Frankie Muhammad at on this?
Everything happens the way it does, but I know many fights end badly.
Wow,
many fights end badly. I don't think this is going to be one of them. This one just has a kind of interesting. You could say. Too many coincidences for me to believe in coincidence around around the way it's turning out.
I'm not even going to touch this, but look, there's a fight we got our own Palestine and Israel conflict here between Frankie Mohammed and Avi Lev. Oh boy. I go nowhere near that. Nowhere. But I know I keep saying this is the last video. It's the last one. But I'm going to look at this one from Frankie here after this.
And I almost feel
I'm done.
We have this divine guidance, divine encouragement, divine winning.
All right, that's where I'll jump off this train. You have divine guidance. Divine guidance. You might have the wrong God then, if your God is leading you this way. I'm just saying. I'm not a religious person. I'm a recovering Catholic, so don't listen to anything I say on that topic. But divine guidance. No, it sounds more like narcissism and ignorance to me. But you know what? I don't know. All right.
What's up, man? It's Frankie. Let me say I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever I say in this video is my opinion.
Yeah, I know.
Do your own DD. And don't get in a short squeeze play because of anything that I say in this video. Do your own DD. So I had some free time. I finally got the opportunity to go check out the movie Dumb Money. Man, it was good. It was ratchet sometimes, man, but the movie was good. But you know what? That woman, that character in the movie that let that stock that when she looked in her bank account and she saw that she had 500,000 and she didn't take profits, she's a prime example of somebody
who is stupid.
Turning a good stock play into a bad stock play.
Oh.
And there was people, and I get the whole diamond hand thing, but man, you got to have some type of wisdom. And there was people telling her to take some profits. And she let that price go. She let the amount of her account go all the way from 500,000 all the way to 8,000. And I think by the time she tapped out, it was like at 13,000. She never got that 500,000 back based on what I saw as far as the move is concerned.
There's a lesson there.
Important when I get the diamond hand thing, but man, you should always be willing to take some type of profits, do some type of selling, man, when you see these.
Charlotte, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. We love having you here. Thank you for turning us onto that other channel and hope to see you soon. Take good care.
Stock squeeze. And what she did was it reminded me of AMC. We let that thing go all the way to $72, man, chasing a number that we never saw. And everybody rode that thing, right? Rode it all the way down, man. And look at the situation that a lot of us was in. Because simply we didn't take profits and we didn't play the game right. That's what she did. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like she should have took some profits. No, she should have took some money off the table.
Absolutely.
Look, check this out. In the GTII and finger short squeeze play.
So that's probably all the agreeing I'm going to be doing with him in this video. I think we're pivoting to the other part of the video now.
I think what makes the plays so difficult is that we're fighting security fraud, in my opinion, and we're fighting criminals.
Yep. What did I say? God. Oh, man.
These two short squeeze these plays are not for everybody because we're fighting security fraud.
They're for the chosen people. They're for the people who are being led by divine providence. It's the same divine providence that gave us this great country from sea to shining sea. Manifest destiny of the apes. Yes. Okay, carry on.
I don't necessarily look at these plays no more just like as though they just stock plays. Because they're really not stock plays. Really, like I said, man, we're fighting security fraud. And these bad actors.
What? How? How are you fighting securities fraud?
If you ask me, they have been used, it's my personal opinion, they are using a business model, engaging in a criminal operation that's been around in the stock market for a long time. And this criminal operation, this criminal business model that we know as illegal naked shorting, they've been doing this, man.
Here we go.
They've been doing
naked
this
shorting
for over a decade. And there's information out there to say that, look, that states that they have probably, man, stolen at over $1 trillion from retail investors and from the American public and from pension funds engaging in illegal naked short, this criminal business model. You see what I'm saying?
Where's the evidence, though?
Also,
I don't think so.
You got to look at, also, man, these short sellers, these short sellers, in my opinion.
Why would anybody naked short sell GTII? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense.
They are serial business killers. Because in what they're doing, in my opinion, they destroy business.
GTII is not even, you call that a business? You call this a business. They're destroying this business. Oh, they're destroying this business, huh? I mean, they don't even report any revenue. They reported zero revenue in the second quarter of 2023. Zero, 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 zero. For the last 6 quarters, zero revenue. Do you know what that means? I know you guys know what it means. It means they didn't take any money in. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. What in the actual fuck? So they had $8,000 of revenue in 2020 and $24,000 of revenue in 2021. That's it. These figures are in dollars, not thousands, not millions, dollars. What in the fuck are you talking about, Frankie? Holy fucking shit. This isn't a business. It's not a business.
It's after business. It doesn't matter how good the business is. Somebody could be creating a company. They destroying companies, rather. It could be people out there, man.
This business, this quote unquote company has less than, I think, half a dozen employees. I forget exactly. I don't really care to look it up, but they have like 3 employees or something. It's not a company.
Creating a company, and a company can have a cure for cancer, a cure for
They don't have a cure for cancer.
Breast cancer.
Yeah, okay. With zero revenue.
They don't care. They'll destroy the company.
This is garbage.
Just for personal greed.
No, it doesn't work like that. I don't know how else to say it. It doesn't work like that. Actually, Lynn said it very well last Friday night. Short sellers get involved when they believe that a stock price is overvalued and it will fall. They don't get into it to make the stock fall. That and you'll never convince the apes of this. You never will, because they don't care to learn. They don't care about reality. It's an excuse for making a terrible investment in a company that literally has no fucking revenue. No revenue. I mean, are you kidding me? Zero revenue. Out of the last 7 years, they had like 30, less than 35 of revenue. Yeah. I'm at a loss for words.
Because they so evil and they so wicked and they
nothing. God. Let me guess. You're the one. You're the good one. You represent light and truth and the one true way. You're the bringer of justice. You are the Luke Skywalker.
So greedy.
What?
They don't care what the company has to offer. If they get the opportunity,
they have nothing to offer.
Short sellers and these bad actors, they'll destroy the company. It doesn't matter to them. That's why, man, these criminal short sellers, these bad actors, I look at a lot of them, man, as though they are a threat to our financial system, to the stock market,
okay.
economy. That's the way I look at it.
No, you know what's a bigger threat? You know what's a bigger threat? Mindless pumping of zombie corporations. That's what you're engaging in. This is mindless pumping of zombie corporations that are a drain on the system. Give me a fucking break.
Even with our play, the bad actors and these criminal short sellers in our play, you know, I feel like, as far as our short squeeze play, these bad actors and these criminal short sellers, they've created so many counterfeit shares. I mean, millions of counterfeit shares, in my opinion. They created so many counterfeit shares, and
there's no evidence to support that opinion.
Like with our short squeeze play, this is just my opinion. Do your own DD. Don't invest in the stock because of anything that I say.
Yeah.
Financial advice, but I feel like they have attacked our stocks with so many counterfeit shares. I mean, millions of them, to the point where they've created a infinity squeeze. Meaning,
oh my God,
squeeze. It could be.
Are you fucking?
Because of how many counterfeit shares they didn't use to try to destroy the company. Nobody knows how high this thing could go. The losses can be.
That's not true. That's not true. We know how it's going to go. It's going to go like all the other fucking ones for these zombie corporations. Corporations literally with zero revenue. $32,000 of revenue over the last 7 fucking years. Who would need to naked short this fucking thing? Are you kidding me? Wow. But now it's an infinity squeeze. Yes. GTII is going to go to infinity and beyond.
Because they stayed in the play for so long trying to survive, they've created...
No, that's you guys. You stayed in the play too long. You did. This was the squeeze right here. You missed it. Sorry. You fucking missed it. It went from 75 cents to almost $9. That's a hell of a move. Sorry if you missed it. That was the fucking squeeze. And anything beyond this, you stayed in it too long. Or if you bought into it after that, you got in too late. Because all it has done is gone down. And look, even the aftershocks now are pathetic. Even the aftershocks are pathetic. Look at this. Look at this last one. It went, oh boy, it went from 75 cents again to 95 cents. 20 cents. Wow, it's primed for a squeeze, guys. Infinity squeeze.
There's so many counterfeit shares that don't exist to the point where they stuck in the plate.
What?
And I feel like they've created an infinity squeeze. You see what I'm saying? They stuck. They can't get...
You have a float of 200 million shares.
The short sellers in GTII.
You have a float of 200 fucking... Oh my God. This is impossibly tiring.
Giving them a way to get out of the stock. We know if we don't quit, we win and they lose.
No.
So we know that. We educate enough to understand that it's nothing that they can do, to get out of this stock. We ain't gonna let them out. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, the short sellers, the criminal short sellers in GTII and in Finger, man, they so desperate. They so desperate to the point to where they willing to continue, in my opinion.
I think there was like one time when you could legitimately say that short sellers were desperate. One instance throughout this whole period when you could legitimately say that. And it ain't now. It is not now. At least Finger has revenue. At least they have revenue. I mean, but that's about it. Wow. I mean, he'd be better off staying in AMC, honestly.
Counterfeit shares, allegedly. They willing to risk their personal freedom, and the risk of going to jail
freedom
just to avoid
going
bankrupt. You see what I'm saying? Just to avoid losing everything, going bankrupt. They rather continue to engage in security fraud and selling illegal shares. They just that desperate. They'll lose everything. But see how the retail investors, how we trap them and how we got them. This is how we got them. And this is the same thing in AMC. This is how we got them. See these counterfeit shares, these illegal naked shorts that they've been selling, that these bad actors, these criminal short sellers, these counterfeit shares that they've been selling that don't exist. See, the way it's set up is that they sell them to us, but they supposed to be able to engage in stock market manipulation, security fraud, and trickery, in my opinion, to the point to where they trick us and get us to panic sell these counterfeit shares. See, but what happened, it backfired on them. We didn't sell it. We damn hand the shares. See, they want you to be able to sell these shares before the fraud is exposed. Get rid of them. They like to bankrupt companies. They want you to get rid of the shares before the fraud is exposed, before people notice that it's counterfeit shares. But
fraud that is the company itself, or what? I don't know.
Screwed them, man, by damn handing the shares. So you're supposed to sell them.
Now wait a minute. He just said, back here in the beginning, he was talking about the chick that saw her account go up to 500,000. And she should have sold it, and diamond handing was not a good idea. Now he's saying it is. I mean, and that was on GameStop. I mean, GameStop's a shit company, but the numbers were a lot higher. and they had revenue. I just don't get this. This is, I mean, I thought at the beginning, I was thinking, oh man, maybe he's learned his lesson. No.
You're not supposed to down the hand these shares. So in GTII and Finger,
I mean, that's what Warren Buffett does on every fucking investment he makes. He diamond hands them, quote unquote, but he doesn't buy shit fucking companies. I mean, these people think they've got winning lottery tickets. They think they've got winning lottery tickets, and I remember many times in 2021 hearing that said. It's not every day that you could go buy a lottery ticket that you already know is a winner. And where did that get them? It got them 2 years later, 2.5 years later, talking about manipulation and illegal activity and squandered opportunity cost, nothing to show for it. And they still think that they're right. That's wow.
They sold us these
delusions.
We damn it.
About delusion.
Stuck in the stock with millions of counterfeit shares, allegedly, that they use to try to destroy the companies.
And there's no evidence of naked short selling.
And we won't let them out. And they got to buy all them shares back. They got to buy them back because we damn it. You see what I'm saying? And we didn't panic sell. And when we did that whole criminal business model that they've been using, the illegal naked shorts, now it didn't work. They got screwed. You see what I'm saying?
There's no evidence for any of this. In fact, the evidence points the other way on a stock for a company that has zero revenue. In the last 7 years, they've had $32,000 of revenue. But yeah, go long on it. It's an infinity squeeze.
And like I said, they trapped in.
This is garbage.
We ain't letting them out. We're not going to quit until we get our attendees. And my thing is, look, if you've been in the stock,
if
you've been in the short squeeze play for this long, you might as well stay in the play and get for all the pain that you've been going through.
Or not.
That's the way I look at it. Thank you for taking time out to watch the video. Have a nice day.
You got to be fucking kidding me. Wow. That was exceptionally bad. Great place to end, I guess. The finance chat link is in the description. And, it's open invitation there. Wow. Unfortunately, I have to say this, the state of the grift appears to be strong. It appears to be strong. I see very little, if any, evidence of anything to the contrary, which is, whatever. It's whatever, it's whatever. We don't care what people do with their money. Waste it if you want to on this bullshit. But, just know that the evidence is not in your fucking favor. Not only is the evidence not in your favor, history is not in your favor. History is not in your favor. Now, having said that, and talking about the finance chat link in the description, thanks for watching. And we're going to end with one of our premier sponsors. It's been a minute since we've given him some screen time. This is one of our diamond hand level sponsors of the channel. Always some wise words to be heard from Mr. Tom Vu.
Not everyone is fortunate enough to know my techniques of how to make a lot of money.
The Tom Vu method differs from others in that his system teaches you how to make money in real estate immediately and enjoy life right away.
I know some of you are thinking, my seminar is the same like everybody else's seminar. My seminar is not the same like everybody else. My course is copyrighted. It means no one else is allowed to teach my unique course. Plus, my system can show you how to put money in your pocket in real estate right away.
Tom Vu says a key to making quick money in real estate is to know how to deal in distressed properties. He says you can locate money-making properties every day.
This is another house I just bought. It's worth $500,000. Using my own technique, I pay only $285,000. I make $215,000 on this house. What can you do with $215,000? You can take 10 trips around the world, send 4 or 5 of your kids to go to college, or you can even buy a Rolls Royce. Come to my seminar. I show you how to make all kind of money. Here's a secret for you to make millions. Very simple. Learn how to do your first real estate transaction. Make a small profit, and after that, don't quit. Keep repeating the same successful process many times over. You'll become very wealthy. Here's another example how easy it is you can make a lot of money. Take a look at this house, my friend. It's worth $500,000. I pick it up for $285,000, making $215,000 profit. If you can do about 10 deals like this, the way I'm about to show you, you can retire multimillionaire. People say that I'm a genius, but I'm not smarter than anybody. I'm only a lucky boy who found a genius money-making system. In the last 5 years, many of my seminar students have applied my system and also make a lot of money. Let me take you to an actual real estate closing where you will see one of my students apply my technique about to walk away with a nice check profit. I invite you to come to my seminar, learn how to make a lot of money. Once you have a taste of a good life, you will never go back. I didn't have all this at first. I started with nothing, less than nothing. In just a few years, I made a fortune. I have everything I ever wanted. You can do the same thing too. If you know my technique to make a fortune, you don't need a credit, you don't need money, you don't even need a college degree to get started. If you have a desire, get the guts, come to my seminar. Let me show you how.
I know lots of you out there are skeptical. In my hand, framed, is a check for $203,029.32. I net in one transaction, one deal. This is a net check.
I know after watching me and my student making a lot of money, you got excited and you want to go to my seminar to learn how to make millions yourself. And a lot of your friends will tell you, don't come to the seminar, it's a get-rich-quick plan. But tell them, it is a get-rich-quick plan because life is too short to get rich slow. If someone trying to discourage you, my friend, take a look at them from head to toe. If they are nothing, stay away from them. You want to learn from success, not failure.
You see these checks in my hands? You know I did it. The fact is, lots of people are making money all over the country, starting with nothing. If you don't know how, the seminar will show you exactly how.
I never forget what my grandfather told me. There are 2 kinds of people in life, the doer and the loser. Which one are you? Are you sick and tired of where you are, working hard for years for nothing? Are you excited about watching my student making a fortune on TV? You know, many of these people started out with little or no cash and no credit, no experience.
When you work
Do you have a guts to step out of where you are to achieve your financial freedom? Then come to my 3-hour success and real estate investing
if you don't understand
seminar.
the situation, it's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven
It's not even $500.
imbecile
It's
in the
not
matter.
even $100. The coverage charge, my friend, is free. Free. And if you're not willing to spend 3 free hours to learn from a self-made millionaire to maximize your opportunity, you deserve to be broke.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying it? What are you saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
First they think you're crazy, then they fight you.
I don't know. I don't really think that's the case.
Have a good one.
And then all of a sudden you change the world.